Ah, requested. There.
There we go. Now it's broadcasting. For some strange reason, it would not do it properly. Teleporto. Come on, phone. Give me what I asked for. Show me that I'm streaming. There it is. Vaginas. Alright, let's go ahead and start sharing.
Oh shit.
Tweeted. Copy. Oh, Discord shut off. That's why I haven't seen anything from Discord on my computer. It's been shut off.
Ow.
Also, I changed my I used one of those Fantasia bottles and changed my character. It human. It human. Why? I don't know. I just got tired of Catboy.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna change it back or change it to something different. I just have it. Because I have 2 free bottles. Well, okay, free bottles. Get one from the fact that one from my file of me playing this, and the other from what's it called? From when you beat the main story, they give you a bottle. Just hand you one. You beat A Realm Reborn, it's like, here you go. Here's a Fantasia bottle.
Sense.
They didn't do it for Heaven's Sword for some reason. At least I don't think they did. I can't remember.
Oh no, our ace got destroyed. Crap.
But I don't know if I can show me doing that on stream, technically. If I use it. I don't know. Maybe. Because I know the main screen's... I know the main screen is a blocked cutscene. But when I get to the loading myself in, I don't know if that's a blocked one too. Okay, so let's go talk to these people doing more things. Yay, busy work. I'm so happy. I love busy work. Love it to death. See, in other expansions it's fine because like doesn't feel as tedious like it does in this one. This one it's painful. Nice. Hello, Bob. Welcome back, Bobby. We're doing...
Yay, welcome back.
I'm playing this game now. I'm doing the mindless end of ARR busy work now because God hates me. I could pay to skip it, but I'm not gonna. Also, I'm not a cat boy anymore. I'm a human. I'm a Hewer. How many
I'm playing Gundam right now.
How many streams? Daniel's like, how many streams y'all got? Jesus. It's like, well, he didn't say that. He said it in Discord. I thought it popped up on the screen. I was like, oh no, that's Discord. Never mind. It's not my fault I beat South Park so quickly.
I'll be chat again in a minute, but wait a second, I'm in the middle of a battle. Or a sortie.
I was literally at the end of fucking that shit. I did not expect to be so close. I thought I had a little bit more shit going. Nope. Just ended less like that. No. It didn't even feel like a proper climax. Very underwhelming.
Wow.
No, that doesn't even deserve it. It doesn't deserve the effort. Ah.
Yeah, this game is bullshit.
Blah blah blah. Revenant's Toll. Yada blah. We're trying to move to Revenant's Toll. Yada yada yada.
Yes, I know my team lost.
Longsword.
They're all fucking newbies.
I'll take the gold, thank you. Now we teleport to Camp Dragonhead. Just fucking teleportation, teleportation, teleportation.
That's right. That's annoying. Kindle doesn't show. I forgot about that. Kindle doesn't show the chat.
Well, there is one thing I can do. Well, there is something I can do. I can try to do my dailies. Do my daily roulettes. The ones I can do anyway. Because some of them I can't do yet.
Okay.
Oh, there's the stairs.
Yeah. I can't look at chat right now. Because the only thing I have to look at chat.
I'll go in as healer, insta-Q. Well, that should help. Thank you,
I
Bobby.
can for a few minutes.
If you insta-Q, if you do come as a healer, that would help me insta-Q very much. I can show off one of the scary dungeons that I have. One of them. I think that's the only one I have. Let me check.
Someone has praised me.
What are these Moogle heads about? I need to look up something because they're like Moogle heads on shit for some reason. I don't know why.
Yay! Wait, who praised me?
Hawk Manor. Yeah, we can do Hawk Manor. It's not. I technically need to do Arm Veil. I need to do the Arm Veil to unlock some stuff for my Maelstrom. But that's a horror dungeon in a different sense of horror. You know, like, just fucking terrible ass dungeon I hate. You get that currency for doing those dungeons, you can redeem them for pets, mounts, and other stuff. What? Yes, please. Yes, yes, yes. I need to do... note to self. Do this a ton of times. The people in my free company are talking to each other now.
Yeah.
I was actually in the meeting the other day. I introduced myself as new person. Well, I'm not new. I just introduced myself because I'm new, because I never really talked. It's like, hello, I exist. The things we do for tea.
Yay, I was number 10 out of 12.
Good for you. I'm going the wrong way. Currency will be in tomes in the currency tab. Whichever tome, whichever currency that is. In the tomes, I don't see it. Discontinued ones. I guess it's one of the ones that are still continued, or it's gonna give me something. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get to it. To it. Chocobo. Vendors in all 3 cities near the main crystal shows up as a Google head on the map. I think he meant Moogle head, and his phone corrected it as Google head.
A Google head?
Saving in your bag? I forgot. Let's see. Ooh, I got a buffalo calf. I can't use it. Yay, baby buffalo!
I'm not gonna be able to get today's mission.
I can summon a baby buffalo.
These dailies.
Yep, he meant Moogle, as I thought. Ooh!
Well, I mean, I kind of figured.
Ooh, I forgot! Bobby can also help me get through that Gilgamesh. Actually, help me queue into the Gilgamesh boss fight that I need to do too. Oh, and I have the hard mode version ready for this thing too. You know, I'm just gonna go back to Gridania real quick. I'm just gonna go to Gridania real quick so I can unlock the hard mode version of Hawk Manor that I have. Cause I have that. I have the hard version. My eyes. I am hungry. I require the food.
I wish I could get food out. That requires money.
Oh, I guess like this is the Moogle head he's talking about. Wait, isn't that that fucking weird Moogle that just sits here and gives out shit that I never usually could get? So I guess they're giving out newest irregular tombstone exchange. Okay, let's see. Falcon ignition key, Falcon class airship. Ooh. So to summon a legendary Falcon of the heavens. It's a shrill tone that's said to summon a fucking serve the goddess of stuff. Whatever. Fucking. More new music. Ooh, weapons. Behemoth. Ooh, behemoth gear. What is this for? A highly detailed map of Middle of Nausicaa, including everything from land elevation to the location of exposed rocks. What is this map? What are these map? What do I need writing maps for? Is it let me fly? If it doesn't let me fly, it's useless. You have 0 of them. I do. I have none. I can see that. But what are these maps for? Drake horn. A horn shows so that lets you summon a cavalry drake. Ooh. Gabu horn. Ebist horn. Whatever an Ebist is. I don't know what an Ebist is. I'm going. Ooh, a dire wolf. I could ride a wolf. I could ride a dire wolf. Like wolves, but dire.
Stuff. Treasure maps don't buy them.
Oh, okay. Cool. Good. I won't. Platinum card. This is stuff for. That's stuff for whatchamacallit. Gold saucer. I don't care about gold saucer stuff right now. I've only played like 2 games in the gold saucer and moved on with life.
King Beezus.
Now what is this? Magic Prism Job Mastery. This peculiar contraption creates an illusion by weaving together myriad shades of light. Produces a halo of stars to indicate that you are a very model of a modern major job master. I bet this is some kind of stupid fucking decoration thing that I throw on the ground and that I just activate and it just pops up something stupid. Knowing from past experience. Where's the butt cam? It's not plugged in right now. Lancers Guild? I think it's over by the Lancers Guild. Oh, and Alex is here.
Hey, Alex. Where's the butt cam? Julian said he just didn't feel like it tonight.
I'm all gross and I don't even...
That's where I got that Vulpix. Interesting.
Run faster.
I have to do research. Okay, I'm waiting on 2 people. One player. I'm on 1 player.
Wait a minute. Also, this is why I'm
here. In the game.
Do I have any of those? Yes, I do. I have Elegant Tombstone of Poetics. Good. So that means I can get the gear for that soon.
You need to be ready, bro. Come on. You got 8 seconds, bro. Fucking hell. God, I hate this game.
Okay, now I need to go to Hawk Manor. No teleporting. No teleporting to Hawk Manor.
Right, now we have to wait for another player. Because someone like AFK'd.
That's happened to me in dungeons before. sometimes. If it's like a DPS, we're like, eh, fuck it, who cares? But then one time a tank left, we had to sit there and wait, because I'm not gonna heal DPSs on their foolishness.
No, the game, this one just like boots you back out. Like if there's not 12 players, it boots you back out.
That's annoying.
It's really annoying.
Oh right, I remember treasure maps. Fucking, I remember having a treasure map once. I think I still have it. I don't know. I gave up. You know, I love how, like, in like one of those Japanese commercials for Shadowbringers, they like advertise treasure hunting. I'm like, I don't remember doing. It's like I don't remember treasure hunting being that big of a thing that most people do in this game. Besides, you know, doing dungeons and fucking finding them and opening the treasure chests and fates, and that's pretty much it.
Good. I at least have 12 people this time.
Oh my god, that's a big, ugly, giant Marlboro, and it's gross. Its name is Jaded Jody.
You're Jaded Jody.
Her name's not Jody.
That's a great name, though.
Hawk Manor looks so cool. Too bad it's, you know, a hellscape it's a hellscape full of demon spawn.
You know, find the treasure.
I
mean, I kind of agree with him. You really should find the treasure. It's a treasure map, Julian. Find the treasure.
Okay, let's see here. What if the treasure is a signed love letter from Julian with a butt pic? Why would I look for a treasure that's something from myself?
Yeah, that means Alex should be playing Final Fantasy 14 so that he can find the treasure. Rumor has it that if you join Julian's free company, you get a butt.
Online status unknown. But yay, I unlocked Hawk Manor hard mode. So now we can go to Hawk Manor hard mode and do the hard mode version. Yay. Doesn't that sound like fun? Butt company.
Like, that's how he lures people into his free company. With butt pics.
It's not my free company. I just joined some people's free company.
How he lures people into the free
Julian is hard. No. I am not. There's nothing arousing about any of this. Mindless murder of things is fun. I'm technically just using them to practice my rotation.
Oh, bullshit! Bullshit game. He had literally 0 health. His health literally said 0. How did he shoot me down? His health was literally 0. You had numbers. It wasn't like you had a sliver of fighting game health. You had numbers. Julian is hard. I mean, Alex is here, so why not? Well, Alan is here, so why not?
Oh
I mean,
my
that
God.
is true. Wherever Alex is where Julian's heart on is. That's how that works, right?
Ice daggers. Swords.
Pretty sure that's how that works.
Still got it. I don't know why the black magic. Sometimes the magic will just like fizzle out and stop. But I still got it. I want to see Julian's ice dagger. You be silent.
I don't know. I would say it's probably just a little prick.
Alan, Julian got wasted last week. Lost the count after about 6 drinks deep.
I want Gundam Physalis.
You don't get Gundam Physalis.
I pay money, I get Gundam Flight Zealous.
No. No, no, no. No, no, no. What was I supposed to be doing? Map.
Yeah, Julian got totally wasted. And then you all
fuck.
decided it was a great idea to have him drive home.
Jump.
And luckily other sober people were in the car.
Jump.
Ah, y'all were stupid. Yeah, let's have Julian drive back. It's only like completely wasted, telling his life story in the car.
Danny was 100% sober.
Yeah, totally. He was the most sober of us all. Sound like that was a joke. Julian probably went to the bathroom and had 2 full relationships. Probably. I mean,
What?
especially with how fast his relationships are. Like, Julian was probably like... that's pretty much why we couldn't take our eyes off him. Like, if we left Julian alone, he probably would have been
I went the wrong way.
in the bathroom trying something.
I went the wrong way. Crap.
Ha! Idiot. Ran at me with 0 health. You foolish fool! I murdered you. Again, that motherfucker has 0 health.
Ooh, look, a giant bear.
He's still running around.
Okay, let's just keep going. Ignore the giant bear. I could attack the giant bear, but then technically the giant bear is a hunt, so if I attack it, I'm not well equipped to attack the giant bear. I could die. Horribly. Painfully. Disgustingly. But main story quest right now. It's the most important. I say that half-heartedly. Even though technically I just really want to just get through this as quickly as possible.
Alright. You're supposed to be having fun.
I am having fun.
It's supposed to take a while. That's the whole point.
I just can't. I just have to wait for the fun parts to start, like doing dungeons. Duty finder.
The ride. This is the ride.
I guess I can just do my roulettes right now then.
It could be like Death Stranding, where Kojima said that it takes about an hour to get fun.
Oh my god! Why would anyone want to play that game?
Because.
At least Final Fantasy 13 tricks you with it. At least Final Fantasy tricks you with its freaking graphics first before it decides to tell you, yeah, this is all you're doing for the next 13 hours.
Duty!
No, white magic.
Oh, we only have 30 seconds left. Jesus.
He's not here right
The hell,
now.
game. Just shove me right, like, move on.
What is that wind up?
get...
What is that wind up goblin that's following you around? Oh, that's Gary. He's my wind up goblin. He just follows me around. He's one of my minions. He just follows me wherever I go. That's his job.
You named it?
I named him. I can't really
Well,
name him. Oh, this is the buffalo calf I just got. His name's Stu. So,
Well, okay, so no one praised me, so fuck y'all.
everyone say hello to Stu. He's adorable. He misses. Alex likes Gary. Let's see.
Gary.
Well, actually, this is usually the minion I have out most of the time. This is my beady. This is my little beady eye. His name's Earl. And then I could make Earl bigger. See? Now Earl's bigger. I could ride Earl.
Oh my god, you mean Big Earl? You're riding Big Earl.
And now I'm off Big Earl.
You heard it here, folks. Julian is riding Big Earl. Oh, he's cool, but he sucks like Gary. And they're all different than Jerry. Did he just get erect and get big? Yeah, that's why Julian calls him Big Earl. And then he rides him. He rides him all day long.
Ugh.
Alright, I gotta do one more match. Sure, another rank match that I'm gonna lose. Why not?
No Gary, no Chirpy, the stream sucks. Whoa!
Yeah, there's no Chirpy because Julian already killed him.
Not this Julian.
No, he's blaming it on straight Julian.
Why would I blame it when it was in front of his room? The thing was going off in front of his room. It was gonna go off on us.
Because we were streaming South Park and Julian beat the game and there was no post game, so
so
we decided to do this instead of, you know, ending stream.
And I have a tiny Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy V. Everyone loves tiny Gilgamesh, right? Everyone loves Gilgamesh, right? Right, Gilgamesh is awesome.
Gilgamesh is great. Gilgamesh is cool. Gilgamesh is
But since, you know, well, we'll just bring back Gary, though. Yay, Gary's back. I hate Gilgamesh. Whoa, Alex, excuse you. You don't hate Gilgamesh. You just like him less than Gary. Let's not get crazy.
He's not Gary.
No one hates Gilgamesh.
Okay. I have returned from my errands.
Good, we've already switched games.
Weird errands.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing Final Fantasy 14.
Finally, we have 12 players. Let's play this thing.
What were you playing before?
South Park.
He was playing South Park.
I beat it.
And then he beat
okay.
it.
Okay.
There's like 5 video links. There should only be 2 from tonight. The rest are all just ones you didn't look at, I guess.
Well, unless there might be one that doesn't have anything on it because it was like all block scenes and then it wouldn't actually leave the block scenes part, so I had to fix it, and so it may be 3, should only be 2 streams technically. This one and the South Park one.
I only see 2 streams, right?
I have a check. Let me see.
At least as far as video links go, that's all I see.
You mud puppies don't see me, okay?
There's a chat, but I can't look at it right this second.
Yeah,
He has a nice little backpack. I wonder if Julian's in that backpack.
I just see
Probably
one
a
for
bug
1
camera.
day ago.
Ah, crap.
Jock, you should play this. You should play this new game with me.
It's like Gundam's, hold on. Mobile Suit Gundam, Battle, Operations 2.
Yep. It's free.
There was a one?
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, it's free.
Wait. But does it use PlayStation Plus?
Probably.
Yes.
It's
It's a game online, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only online.
I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore. You got to wait a little bit.
Okay, 3? Where was the 3rd? I only saw 2 on the Discord. I checked the Discord and there was only 2 from today.
I don't know. I looked and I only see like the one that's now, the one that's playing now, and
Yeah, there's the one that I did at 10:11 p.m. October 2nd, and then the one at 11:46 p.m.
It might. You know what it could be? Like, what the YouTube has like those glitches sometimes. They like show stuff. They'll like show duplicates and stuff, and like they'll have all kind of like weird like glitches and shit.
God damn it!
Yeah, cause like I know I posted one, I know Julian posted one, and that's all I'm seeing. So.
I'm paralyzed. Okay, y'all want to go? Fine. Sword time. No, sword time. No, it's sword time. There we go.
Oh, you're a red mage?
Yes. I do red mage things with blades.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Actually, it's more. It's still a caster. It's actually a decent. It's a really good caster. It's considered a caster class, and nothing. Even though I can run in and start stabbing people, but it's a caster class because most of the time you spend casting, and all its gear is caster gear.
You know, I actually find blue mages more interesting.
Blue mages are terrible.
Oh, that's sad.
And also not you. And also you can't use them in. You can't use them in a lot of things because they are not. They are their own special class that no one ever, that doesn't exist in the rotation.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because they use enemy.
And a lot of and some of these enemy skills are broken as fuck.
So it's a useless class.
Oh, on Twitter, I don't know. I didn't post jack shit on Twitter. So
I posted one thing on Twitter. I posted one of the streams on Twitter. I know my. Well, see, my phone. See, that's the thing. My Twitter is. My Twitter does. My. Personal Twitter is linked to Lazy Gaming Guy whenever I stream. So, if I stream when I'm streaming, my personal Twitter pops up stuff about Lazy Gaming Guy streams. So that might be what he's talking about.
That could be.
Oh.
And then I reposted it to Twitter earlier. So that might be the extra, the one extra one of this
that
one.
That might be the thing. Is that you're getting Julian's Twitter and and Lazy Gaming Guy's Twitter.
It all says Twitter. It should. It all say. There's also 3 videos on YouTube. Well, like I said, I had a failed stream that popped up. I didn't know if it popped up or not because it freaking wouldn't show on. It showed on my side that I'm streaming, but it showed there's no video. So I'm like, well, fuck it, cancel this one and start another one.
Yeah, there's a failed stream. I see that.
It might be the failed stream.
It's like a minute.
But I didn't post anything about the failed stream.
Let me see. Let me take a look again. I might have overlooked it.
Like it, I see that.
I never posted the failed stream. I just kind of put it up there, was waiting for the thing to go off, and it never. And YouTube never went off about it.
The failed stream. I don't even see the failed stream.
When I went to the channel and like to
I see a stream for an hour and 30 minutes. I see a stream for an hour and 30 minutes, and I see the live one right now, and I see your stream from yesterday.
You mean Monday?
Monday. It's just one day ago, so you know, this isn't good shit.
Because I was gonna say I was at work last night, so.
Okay, let me go ahead and start a duty.
Dylan,
yes.
How can you say blue mages suck, but then say that, but some monster abilities are broken? Like, wait, are blue mages broken? Do they suck? What?
Well, no,
he was saying that you can't use them for so much stuff that it's kind of pointless.
Exactly. You pretty much learning how to do blue mage things is for your own benefit, and then also some of the stuff you have to learn in dungeons and in freaking trials, and most people, if you go with if you go into these things with a blue mage, everyone's gonna look at you like, why are you wasting all of our time?
What is so bad about the blue mage? Does it not do good DPS or something?
No, its DPS is random depending on what skills you have, and if you're trying and early on in the thing, it sucks shit. Until you get to like the higher levels, it really sucks.
I guess. I don't know. Blue mage is a cool concept, man.
It's a cool concept, but it's a failed execution in this game.
as you putting it in, like putting the time and effort into it, because you gotta learn all of those blue mage abilities.
You have to sit there and then sometimes that you could go through like, okay, you could learn a blue mage skill from what's it called?
Monster?
From Ifrit, right?
Oh, okay.
But you have to actually freaking even use the move on you, and you still might not even get it. Because you have to go. Some people have logged in about 50 freaking times of fighting Ifrit, and I think it's not even like normal Ifrit. I think it's like hard mode Ifrit while they're at it, just trying to get freaking one freaking spell, just one. It's badass and OP, but only intended for solo play. See, that's what Bobby. That's what Bobby said.
Oh, okay.
You know, Blue Mage in other Final Fantasy games has been great. You know, I'm not really a big fan of the one in you know, Final Fantasy X could use some work sometimes, but that's mostly because the Blue Mage part in that is just is Kamari's overdrives, and the really, really good ones are in post-game, are in the right before Sin shit, so yeah. And then one of them's locked behind a super boss. Okay. And once you beat him, it's like, what's the point of getting it again unless you play the international version, which has the crazy super bosses in them.
Talking about it. Okay. Look, God, here's out. I think Julian should have seen this. I don't know. He might have just like didn't see it because it was posted in one of the Facebook things that were
Well, you're gonna have to wait before I look at anything. I'm not
about to show it to you. I'm about to read it to you.
Yay!
Sean Murray posted on Twitter with saying was procedural naming a mistake, and then you just see like this item is like bundle of hairy nuts. It's like a jar with hairy with like
yay, we're doing a duty.
Like orbs in it.
And I get
was found buried alongside with a wait, hold on. Let Julian say what he was saying.
Okay, Bobby, I understand that like you got it with like the 8th try, but some people just were unlucky and would not get that thing. Would not get some of these things. It would suck to be them. You know, it's not, you know, I've never done it because I haven't even gotten it past 11 in one of my other stuff. And in this one I haven't even touched it yet. Oh, right, now I know why. I was gonna save it for stream. I was gonna get the Blue Mage during the stream. That's why.
I haven't touched it yet.
Summon your fairy. Don't forget to bring out the fairy this time. Last time I was playing this with Bobby, he forgot to bring out the fairy and blamed me for it. He's like, you're the person who heals usually. Why don't you know to bring out the blue fairy? It's like, sometimes I forget.
Scott, is that not fucking hilarious, dude? It's like the freaking game just procedurally generated that name.
I mean, that's what happens. It's just random.
Bundle of hairy nuts.
I mean, like, odds were high that it was gonna do something like that eventually.
Summon your Gary.
If you have the words in there for it.
We can't take Gary into dungeons. Minions can't go into dungeons. We have Bobby and his Eos. It's a fairy that heals.
Things to do in the dungeon.
See, Eos is the healer. Bobby's just the DPS.
Alright. Boosted supply drop, the limited supply drop, that's what I want.
Yeah, I'm switching this character.
72 hours,
yeah, I'm gonna
boosted supply drop.
Yeah, before the stream ends, everybody remind me to use a Fantasia bottle. I'm changing from a human. I forgot how boring they are. Humans are boring.
Julian.
Yes.
You just make boring humans.
No, their emotes aren't really interesting.
Oh, well, I can't even say anything for the emotes.
I mean, look at this. Look at this little cheap ass dance. Come on, like, ugh. I'm not gonna be a cat person though. I'm gonna be something different. I might even change my gender for the hell of it. No, I'm not gonna change my gender. Humans aren't kinky enough for Julian.
Still waiting.
Really, really, Alex.
Still waiting for Julian to say that in real life.
No, no, there are plenty of humans out there that are
No,
too kinky for me.
I thought about what you said before that.
Oh, humans are boring?
No, after that. When you talk about changing your gender.
Oh, I'm never going to change my gender. I like being a man. Thank you.
No.
Wow.
What do you mean now? No, that's not going to change.
Wait, that's not what I wanted to do.
It's not going to change. Not all gay people are secretly freaking women, Jack. Does that mean there's a part of you that's a woman?
Hey, you know how I do.
No!
Alright,
So, in other words, yes.
Yes, there is!
No.
Jock's a woman, everybody. Jock wants to be a woman, everybody. You heard it first. On Lazy Gaming, guys. Jacqueline.
Understand something.
Shut up, Jacqueline!
Listen, understand something. I am the dominant male that dominates all.
Good for you for winning. Glad you were able to come out and say that.
Yeah, Jacqueline.
You too, Julian.
No one wants to hear it, Jacqueline.
No, shut your fucking face, bitch. I'll come whoop your ass.
Jacqueline,
She's so
please.
angry.
I know. Get that sand out of your vagina.
I hate you. I hate both of you.
You set yourself up for this by saying I wanted to be a woman when you know better than that.
Well, I didn't think Scott would fucking back you up.
Why would I not?
How dare you assume my gender?
Honestly,
you have to understand one thing about...
Honestly, it's a crapshoot, Scott. Sometimes you back me up.
Like, yeah, you have to understand, I go based on whatever I think is going to entertain me more, so...
And calling you a woman is more entertaining than calling me a woman.
Basically.
Well,
because
you're closer to reality.
But that's why it's not as entertaining.
I'm comfortable in my sexuality to do feminine things.
You have
Unlike
to understand that, Jock. Like, it was more entertaining because you're all like, nah, I'm masculine, versus Julian, who's already effeminate.
Yes, I am a Bishi. I will admit this.
Fucking weeb too.
Jacques, we've already established I was Bishonen before I came out to everybody.
God damn, dude, it is sad. Cause I remember there was a point in this dynamic.
Wait, why would Jacques be a woman? What is the logic there? Well, the logic Julian was going for was the fact that Jacques basically implied that all gay people just want to be women secretly. And then Julian was going based off that fact, Jacques wants to be a woman.
Why am I suddenly being, oh my god, the tank is dead! I'm like, wait a minute, what?
You don't realize the change in dynamic that we've had. Remember when
no, my stacked.
I was the second most, if not tied with you for the most lead between the three of us. Remember that? Remember them days?
Yeah.
There was a day where Jacques was considered more weeb than me? When was this?
I was definitely, when I first met you, Dylan, I was definitely more weeb than you.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely. About anime constantly.
Like, Julian was barely watching anime.
Mm-hmm.
So Jacques is gay? Technically he's bi, but yeah. I mean, he's the same as Julian.
I like
bi.
Except Jacques leans more towards women than men.
I like to keep my options open.
Jacques likes his men women.
What?
You like your men women. You like them as feminine as possible. I mean,
That's
like floating around. I mean, like floating around. Look at them all floating around, gay kind of gay people.
Wait, so Jacques is saying that he likes like butch guys?
No, Jacques.
What I'm saying is,
no, Jacques likes the girly. Jacques likes the girly. You can't really tell. You have to squint. You kind of have to squint or have them drop their pants. You can't tell gay guys.
No, see, that's the thing. That's
like
too far. That is too far.
Jacques likes Marth.
I mean,
Jacques likes Marthy guys. Jacques likes Marthy guys. I like Bowser characters.
I did not. Breaking news. I did not know that. He said it on stream a few other times.
You were shocked then too. You were shocked then too, Alex. I don't think he believed us then though. I think like we just like literally brought it up real quick. Like we just like brought it up real quick and then we didn't talk about it anymore.
Usually I bring it up whenever Jacques tries to make fun of me for being gay. So it's like, excuse you.
Know your place, bitch boy.
Exactly. It's like, know your place, Captain. Captain, I saw a dick once and I said that's just fine.
You broke
This tank
up,
sucks.
I heard that's just fine.
Yes, it.
I don't like this tank. Can we get a new one?
All right, let's play one of the other free games. One of the free PlayStation Plus games from last month.
I mean, I want a new tank.
Because I don't feel like playing the two currently from this month. Although I will try out MLB The Show 2019 since it's free.
Just like I did with with one of the basketball games that came out for free. I said, why not? It's free. Seriously, this tank sucks.
I mean, yeah, there's no reason not to.
I don't even think they have their tank stance on. Why would they be taking so much damage? I wouldn't know because they're a Dark Knight. I don't know what the Dark Knight take stance is because I haven't really used Dark Knight that much. I obtained it, but I didn't really like do anything else besides get the stupid class.
Julian always does the whisper thing, dude. It's like kind of a staple at this point.
What whisper thing?
It's going to. It's always been a staple. When you like say something, then you whisper it.
Oh, that.
Yeah, I mean, that's just...
Yeah.
Bringing note to it's not going to change it. It's a thing that happened for a long time.
Scott, it reminds me a little bit of Drake and Josh. Which is like, I repeat, but I think emphasis.
Did he say fist? I was so busy trying to cast fancy black magic that I totally forgot to cast this. Oh
Here
crap,
comes
Doom.
my fist.
Shit, Doom. Get to the platform. Get to the platform. Get to the platform. Okay, Doom's gone.
I think we all agree that like Drake and Josh is a decent show, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Did you
I
like
know
did you like iCarly at some point? The same. It's the same director.
Yeah.
The guy pretty much knew how to make comedy shows. Also, fun fact: the director is the manager guy from Good Burger.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, the manager for Good Burger is the person who... Dan Schneider is the person who directs Drake and Josh, iCarly, that other show with that one chick.
Justice.
Victorian.
Victorious,
Yeah,
or something like that. There you go.
Which was probably his
Victorious
weakest
alright.
one.
It was.
It was the
his
weakest one, though.
No. His weakest one was definitely Sam and Cat. But
But because it's a spinoff it's a spinoff of two shows. It's a spinoff. What do you expect?
Yeah, it was a spinoff of two shows that really, like, and it was a weird choice to have Sam and Cat. That was the two.
Yeah, but I mean, it's because Sam was like
they
the
didn't play off
popular
of each
character.
other very well.
No. It was just because Sam was a popular character in was a popular character in
Thank God the other chick got. Thank God Ariana Grande got popular and that show got canceled.
Yeah, and Cat was the most
Yeah, but
popular
then she
character
also
in
became more
Victoria.
of a bitch, so...
Yeah, she is. She's a hyper bitch now, man.
Pass.
Anyway, what was it? Although let's be real, everybody watched Victoria because the girls were hot.
Yeah, shock. Those high school girls were definitely
Nope.
hot.
You know.
Nope, they're all our age. They were all our age or like above the age. Our age. I checked.
But the characters they played were teenagers, so it kinda.
I checked the age of the actors before I started watching that show, and I said, "Oh, got the
You know,
okay."
it's that Power Rangers gray area again, where technically they're of age, but at the same time they're not.
I mean, but they're of age. Like,
yeah, of age.
The
So, you know
actors
what?
are of age, but the characters they play aren't.
as long as the actors are, you can jack off.
Yeah.
The
He's
person
not
you're
wrong.
actually jacking
I mean-
off to is of age.
I mean, how is that worse than watching what's it called? Like freaking high school typical porn, like high school typical hentai. How's that worse? But let's be real, most hentai takes place in high school. And we all watched it at one point. so we all guilty, goddamn.
Seriously, this tank sucks. It's like, no, move them out of the thing and onto one of the platforms. Come on, this is not hard. It doesn't. It's not rocket science. At least I hope it's.
Explain to me what Doggy Coin is. This is my first time hearing about it.
I'm glad everybody understands how this dungeon works and is not attacking this thing. It always sucks when you go into a dungeon where someone doesn't know how this fucking works.
While you're typing your thoughts on that, what was it? My thoughts on like cryptocurrency in general. It's like an either or. Like cryptocurrency has a fascinating technology that makes it work, but at the same time, like we already know like some of the issues that like that they have, and like that it like with the Bitcoin bubble and. Like we had with the Bitcoin bubble and anybody remember BitConnect? Remember BitConnect?
Gesundheit.
I don't personally. I don't really go for cryptocurrencies, so I don't know a lot about them.
Thing.
It's just not my cup of tea.
I feel like cryptocurrency has every bit of the potential to be like the currency of the future, like a lot of people believe. How at the same time, it also can definitely not.
That's this multi-pass.
The only problem I see with it is that, like, there's no. How should I put this? Because you need trust in order to really have a currency succeed, and the problem is there's not a whole. Like I don't see a whole lot of trust.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Like, the fact, especially after Bitcoin just kind of vanished. It's kind of like people are a little wary now of any others.
It didn't vanish. It actually made a comeback. It's like, but no, nowhere as near as what it was. But it was definitely in a bubble. I mean, it should honestly never get that to like $20,000.
Julian's fate is in my hands. Do I kill him? Whoa!
Yes.
Whoa! You have to let the tank die first before you let me die. Excuse you.
Literally.
And as a good DPS, I cause damage, but I don't make it where where I do more than the tank. At least I try not to. If it's a good enough tank.
Bitcoin's worth like 12,000 right now. Like Bitcoin is not Bitcoin right now. It's somewhat stable. I'll say somewhat, but. At the same time, like, honestly, the whole point of cryptocurrency is the fact that people don't trust banks and central banking systems. So it is a currency without trust. Everybody keeps track of the ledger. That's the whole point. Like everybody who participates in Bitcoin participates in the ledger for Bitcoin.
Yeah. The other problem is someone can hack your account and instantly take like all of everything you have.
But at the same time,
no one you can complain to.
They still do. They can still. Yeah, that's the fun thing.
I mean, at least your bank is insured. So
yeah, but your bank is insured to a point, though.
250,000, which God knows I don't have anything higher than that in my bank account. And I don't think your average American has $250,000 just lying around in the bank.
Yeah, Bitcoin was doing alright, but I don't know what this Doggy Coin is. Tell me what that is.
You mean
Dogecoin? Dogecoin?
It looks like Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
I don't know. It could be Dogecoin. I'm sorry, my friend, my nieces and nephews have been here and they've been watching Dougie this whole time. I could have sworn for the longest time that the show was called Dougie. It was like a dog. But then
Dougie?
it was like.
Do they do the Dougie?
Please don't tell me they actually do the Dougie.
No, it's a British television show. It's a British children's show.
Even worse.
You know,
it's not Dogecoin. Doge.
Dogecoin, okay.
Doge.
I'm not sure
What is
like
it,
where
like
this is going.
fancy? It sounds fancy. It's not Dogecoin, it's Doge.
Doge coin. Mm-hmm.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
No. Oh, look at those. Oh,
Stop it, Ron. Stop.
stop, Ron.
I can't believe I
So
referenced
since
that
Sean never
stupidity.
watched the movie, how does, like, he doesn't even know the whole Leviosa thing?
No, Jacques saw a stupid thing. One of our friends showed us a stupid thing online, and Jacques knows about that.
Oh, okay, because I'm like, he doesn't know the whole thing because he didn't actually
No.
watch the movies, so he didn't see the scene.
But I mean, isn't that in the first book though? I could have sworn I read that scene.
It is in the first book.
I mean, it's in the book, it's just a matter of you don't see, like, hear it.
Oh.
Boom!
Blades! Blades for days! Okay, back it up, back it up, back it up. Okay, cast on the Soul Stone again. Oh god, ah! Get out of the AoE! Healer? I mean, not healer, the tank? Why are you going towards Bobby? Stop going towards Bobby! Go the opposite direction! You need to keep it away from the healer, not go towards the healer! What's wrong with you?
I can't get heals if I go away from the healer.
You don't go too far away! It's like fucking, oh my god, I hate it. God, nothing's worse than stupid heat, nothing's worse than stupid tanks. Stupid tanks, like, yes, I'm going to make sure everybody gets hit with this. You know why? Because I don't want to be the only one getting hit with it. No, you're supposed to be the only one getting hit by it.
By the way, since we're talking about Harry Potter, can we stop for a second to talk about how Harry Potter is animated shit? Harry Potter is animated shit. Like, although technically,
I'd love to hear your explanation on this one.
I would actually argue that like a lot of a lot of like anime just borrowed so heavily from borrowed so heavily from Harry Potter that like now pretty much like a lot of anime we watch, we're just kind of like a re-experiencing Harry Potter.
Anime.
Once again, an explanation would be needed.
A bunch of kids go to a special school for people with special powers to learn how to harness their powers and become part of this magic society or power society. Like pretty dude, it's literally like every single like not every single like a lot of like pretty much
that's basic. Like that's such a basic by the numbers thing. I mean by that logic.
How many things we're doing it?
So, by that logic, Sky High was very much anime as shit.
I mean, after My Hero Academia
The Incredibles was anime as shit.
No, The Incredibles.
I mean, they had to learn from their parents instead of a school, but it's the same concept.
I'm talking about
it's still
like
people with special powers.
I'm talking about hold on, no, listen. I'm talking about they made a facility for like a whole facility for kids with magical powers to teach them how to use their magical powers, and they even split them up into these little factions that compete with each other. In order to like get more points.
I don't need more loot like fucking up my shit.
All I'm saying is a lot of anime started doing that after Harry Potter came out, and you didn't really see a lot of that kind of stuff going on before Harry Potter. I think that's
also number one, breaking it down to very simple, like vague terms of like, special people go to a special school to learn special things.
Technically, it's a copy of the X-Men, really.
I mean, it really is.
I'll give you that. X-Men kind of did it first, but honestly,
they did do it first.
X-Men is anime as shit.
Okay, so pretty much, when I say this, what I'm saying is this. Like most school, most magical school anime, or power, or animes with powers, like a lot of those two, were heavily influenced by Harry Potter, like, or
Or they were heavily influenced by X-Men.
Other anime. Hold on, heavily influenced by other anime that were influenced by Harry Potter. I mean, the whole thing.
Or they were also influenced by X-Men, which came out way before Harry Potter.
Okay, dude. Are you? Let's be real, Julian. What does was the Chivalry of a Failed Knight feel more like? Does it feel more like Harry Potter, or does it feel more like X-Men? If you had to choose which one it was most like, which one does it like most like?
So
you're just gonna equate anything with magic?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really learn.
Like,
to be honest, you can't really use some anime like that because like some of them are kind of terrible at actually them learning anything.
Fantasy is just Harry Potter.
My Little Witch Academia, of course, it's more Harry Potter than anything else because it's a fucking magic school.
I'm not counting
Little Witch Academia is essentially supposed to be
Harry Potter.
Like that was based off Harry Potter.
But what was it? I mean, like,
pass.
Shit, man. If you even take some shit like, we take some shit like Naruto, man.
Naruto is not based off Harry Potter.
No, not based off Harry Potter.
Influenced by Harry Potter.
No, you think of shit like like the whole like ninja school and then teaching these the kids have to go through these like tests and trials.
That's
like
not from Harry Potter.
Listen,
like that was not influenced by Harry Potter.
I pressed the wrong goddamn button again.
All I'm saying is, I've seen this shit like a lot. Oh, you know what? Here's another good one. What was it? Rosario plus Vampire. I'm sorry, Julian. Rosario plus Vampire.
You mean the fact that
okay, once again,
just made a high school series with monsters?
Once again,
or My Buraha. Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, it took me 5 times to see the anime and say, what the fuck is this? Did I watch this? But yeah, I remember My Buraha. My Buraha was garbage.
Maburaho.
Whatever, I was close, goddammit. It legit took me 3 times. I watched the whole anime from beginning to end, and then like legitimately 3 times after I finished watching anime, I came across. I was like, "What the fuck? What is this? I don't remember seeing this." And then I'll start the first episode. I was like, "Oh yeah, this anime was garbage." That literally happened 3 times, and I finally remember it.
I actually like Maburaho.
Dude, that's freaking, like, whole, what was it? That freaking whole, thing with him not only being able to use just, like, magical powers like, a couple times, and then, like...
I mean, it wasn't, like, amazing, but it wasn't bad.
Like, the top out at the end where it's just like, yeah, like, you know, like, he used his powers 3 times, and he technically died, but then something happened. I forgot exactly what they did. It was like something happened, and next thing you know, like now there's multiple of it, but now all the girls in the hair get their own little like main character. No. What? What were y'all smoking? Goddammit.
Okay, so to argue, one problem with some of the animes Jacques used is that unfortunately those animes don't really focus on enough on them actually learning anything besides hijinks ensuing. Like,
so Jacques, can we also talk about
Chivalry of a Failed Knight, you're too busy seeing hijinks ensue outside of outside of class for them to actually see anything doing classwork.
Can we also talk about the fact that he used Naruto, which started before Harry Potter was available in the Japanese? Which means that they wouldn't have read it.
Fine, Naruto was a bad example. What was it? Like what was it? Because like I was just like thinking of anime school, like animes with like a school setting.
Who cares? Let's just open the door.
Like I think it's mostly this.
Oops, you fucked it up.
Mostly this. Basically, what?
So nothing can be fantasy without.
No. Basically this. Okay, I'm gonna narrow it down to specific things that I've seen anime do a lot. And that like I see Harry Potter like do before, or well, not in see Harry Potter do before this anime because I got into Harry Potter late. But I noticed that Harry Potter did this, and it came out before a lot of anime that I watched that did it. They will paint this world and build this world, and this is kind of what Naruto did. This is why I brought up Naruto, but Naruto don't count because Naruto I guess did it first. Well, not did it first, but been influenced.
I mean,
by
it was
it,
only a
but
few months difference, but at the same time, it was not available for them to have read
but regardless.
Bernard.
So pretty much this, like they build a world about magic and fantasy and all that stuff, but they decide to tell the story and build they decide to tell the story and focus on the view of this world through a naive child that's learning about this world for the first time himself through his school.
Wait. So the Japanese who love fucking high school to death decide to do a fantasy series with high school in mind?
Well, the school
they
in
must
general.
be copying Harry Potter. It's not like the Japanese are known for high school series in general for decades. What? No, it had to have been Harry Potter.
You know what? Even if they aren't, even if I'm wrong and they aren't freaking influenced.
I mean, I'm sure there's some, but to say like like a bunch of these series, like.
But
I don't know.
At the same time, it does. It's like the result of the.
Oh, geez, Scott just destroyed that whole argument. He kind of did.
Even listen. Yeah. So even if I'm wrong, I'm not just conceding and saying that I'm definitely wrong yet, but I'm admitting that I could possibly be wrong here. That I don't have all my information yet. Well, I don't plan on arguing this ever again. So.
I mean, like the whole thing is like I'm sure there's some like Little Witch Academia is purely based on Harry Potter.
Definitely 100%.
Like it was very heavily influenced by it, and I'm sure there's some others, but at the same time, like overall, no, the Japanese don't really care as much about Harry Potter as you think. Like you're just noticing similarities because literally you're just going.
But bring it back to bringing it back to what I'm saying, like Harry Potter's animated shit. That's kind of that correlation, even if it isn't causation. That correlation still made me, a person getting into the Harry Potter late, feel very anime as opposed to feeling like, especially since I was reading the books and not watching the movies.
I don't know, like while watching it and reading it, like I just didn't feel that it was anime.
But I mean, you gotta remember, I got into it very late,
like very, very Western to me.
I mean, you gotta remember, I got into Harry Potter super late. Like I literally read my first Harry Potter book when I was 27.
Jesus.
Cool. I did the same. I watched the movies just shortly before you read the first book.
But the thing about it is, like, the thing that I'm trying to say is that
See, even Alex agreed. Nothing about Harry Potter felt anime. They weren't doing badass spells all over the place and doing all this shit. They barely did anything. They just stumbled their way through shit.
Here's the thing about what was it? About like why I'm saying this. And like one, at the beginning of an anime where they're in the school, most of the time, unless you're dealing with one of those like anime that just don't give a fuck and they decide to make their character broken as a kid. Most of the time, your main character ain't doing shit at the beginning. And they learn, and then they and they start doing all that crazy shit at the end.
But they never do anything.
I don't know what happens at the end of Harry Potter. All right, I haven't finished the third book yet. But
and you never will.
First two books.
Nope. At the rate he's going.
Well, I don't have it on me anymore. But anyways, what was it?
Next week, Family Matters was very anime. Urkel was basically Naruto.
What was it?
And then you just hear Naruto, did I do that? Nani?
But what was it? Pretty much what I'm saying is, like,
I really should. I forgot to put this on the hotbar for the thing. We already won anyway, so it didn't matter if I used the media or not.
Listen, so
actually, I want to show this off.
It's okay. What I'm saying is that basically, like, there's definitely like this correlation because, again, this whole concept of, like I said, like building a world and telling it through like the eyes of basically a student. When you get these like, little snippets of what's out there, but you don't get the full picture because you are stuck. Like you're tethered to like
pass.
The
but you do though. Like they do tell you everything basically that you need to know about that world. The other thing is too, like when you take any story down to its bare roots like that, you're gonna find similarities.
Like all the Alice in Wonderland similarities for everything isekai related.
That's just how this works.
Like,
I mean,
Sword Art Online is Alice in Wonderland.
Down to its basics, it's just gonna be the way it is. Like, storytelling is all based on roots.
You know, pretty much all I'm saying is
Harry Potter wasn't even unique. Like,
no,
a fair point.
It wasn't.
Fair point. But like, nothing's really unique.
No,
but it wasn't.
No, it's just J.K. Rowling was a crazy woman who just put a lot of detail into the backstory.
Yeah, what was it? Like, honestly, like,
not backstory in the back in the world. My mistake.
What was it? So, well, like, pretty much, honestly, like, the reason why I'm saying this is because I remember when I was reading the first and second book.
Good one, Alex.
Pretty much, when I was reading the first and second book, my thoughts was basically, I didn't watch the anime. Wait, I did watch that anime. Basically.
You're like the only person I've ever heard say anything like that. Because to me, it sounds like
why is he
when
shouting
I was reading
at me?
the book and watching the movies, it felt very British, like very British.
Let me see something. Let me see if somebody else.
Julian, do you like my fairy?
Hey, Carl, let's go get some ramen.
Why did Bobby shout at me, "Hey, Julian, do you like my fairy?"
And then Urkel just comes in and goes, "I'm gonna be Hokage." I believe it.
No. Julian, do you like my...
no, Stefan Urkel.
Okay, there it is. Why did he... It's like, what? It's like... Wait, did he not have it on him? Julian, do you like my fairy? The Buccaneers suck. I think that's not for me. I don't think that was aimed at me.
No, I think that was aimed at someone else.
Yeah. Yeah. Totes.
Totes my goats?
Mm-hmm. Totes my lotes.
Well, one of your party members suck?
No. Bobby said the Buccaneers suck. The Buccaneers don't suck. There it is. Alex has retaliated.
Yeah. But it's all about that.
But Julian said it. He has eyes. Dolphins haven't won a damn game.
Hey. They're trying their best.
I like the Jaguars.
They get an A for effort.
I like the Jaguars. They were my first football game. They won that too, thank God. I think that's the only victory I know of at the top of my head for the Jaguars.
Alright, let's play some Jack and Daxter.
But Bobby, go start battle on the bridge. I need to do it. And then also we need to do...
Shit. I literally said that anime is. I literally
the Jaguars are very
YouTube.
anime.
I literally typed into YouTube that anime is influenced by Harry Potter, and freaking what was it? Literally a video from goddamn Mother's Basement pops up, and he's doing the same exact thing. He even compared Naruto, dude.
I thought you were actually quoting that video. I thought you were actually quoting that video.
It's actually a bad example. Like, just even as an example, it's a bad example.
To be honest, I thought Jock was quoting that video. I'm like, why is he bringing up that video? Why is he bringing up that video I haven't seen in God knows how long?
When did the video come out?
You can't argue that something's based off something if it came out before it was available.
I don't know if his argument is based off it. He just said that they're like super similar. And he's about to
but even then, that means that Harry Potter actually, like, it would mean that they just stumbled across the same things around the same time. But even then, that's an argument of boiling down something to its bare minimum.
Anyway, Bobby, we need to do a hard mode dungeon. Actually, I think I might switch my class for this. I need to do the Hawk Manor hard mode version. I need to do it.
Process while also giving him some of that evil powers. This orphan leads a hard life with few friends until a special piece of paper allows him to enter a high school level training program for kids with super abilities.
I wouldn't say Naruto got a special piece of paper, but semantics.
He got a scroll that is that is made with paper.
Fair enough. Never mind.
And despite some differences,
But everyone in that school goes, like, you have to go to the Ninja Academy. You don't have a choice.
Oh no, there are people who didn't go to ninja school.
No, there weren't. There were no people that didn't.
A healer's
go to
not 50
ninja
yet,
school.
only 46. Oh, fine. It's fine. We can do normal Hawk Manor then. If that's better.
You say these series came out the same time. There are a lot of correlations on these mentioned the game.
We can do normal Hawk Manor, and I can be a pugilist.
It is very anime.
Yeah, I can punch demons to death.
It was definitely. Don't worry, Alex. The New Testament was very definitely influenced by Harry Potter.
eventually, after the Snake Eye is killed way more times than anyone should reasonably.
We can show off normal
I
Hawk
like how
Manor.
that video is also to spoil the hell out of Jacques for Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm. Except the fact that, you know, I'm just gonna say it right now, Harry doesn't become like Dumbledore or something.
Nope, not even close.
Not even close.
He becomes pretty much a nobody.
Yep.
Like,
Well, that's disappointing.
I could use a different class for hard mode. I'm already hard. That's hard.
don't
You're
worry,
not.
It's more basic.
Ace Ventura,
Ugh.
Pet Detective, is very anime.
To make this comparison work, but I don't think
We could just show off
Because,
normal
you know,
Hawk Manor.
You had to solve detective things.
It's fine.
That's
We can show off
totally
normal
anime,
Hawk
guys.
Manor. We don't have to do hard mode Hawk Manor. We can just show off normal Hawk Manor.
has made it one of the most influential fictional works of all time. Hundreds
All right, new test. The Room starring Tommy Wiseau is very anime. Yes, like a bad dub.
No,
That's
like
a
it
bad.
was totally anime. He had special powers and everything.
No, Scott, that's a poorly dubbed anime. That was clearly a poorly dubbed,
I know,
anime.
so-
made its debut in Japan, so these similarities can
Because you see, because even like the lip flaps don't even follow some things, and like
No,
what
it would
he's
probably
doing.
be more like, oh hi.
Oh, here you
Okay,
go.
so
Keep
yeah,
that change.
so
You're my
Scott,
favorite
Scott,
customer.
Scott,
Hi, doggy.
so,
Bye.
He did the same thing, saying that like Naruto came out in Japan the same year that Naruto came out the same year that Harry Potter was released in Japan.
Do you have any
So-
quests to do?
It
I
came
have
out, yeah, but it came out before.
a class quest for
Harry
my
Potter
scholar.
was released in Japan.
Let's see here. I
Harry
need to
Potter was released in
do the
Japan
Aurum Veil,
December 28th.
which is a
Naruto came out in
level
September.
47 dungeon,
So-
I guess.
Naruto
Let me
was
see.
before Harry Potter.
Yeah, no.
Meaning that it couldn't have been influenced by Harry Potter.
Scott. That's what he's saying. That he say
Yep, 47.
Now, because
It's
of
level
that,
47.
The influence is just a coincidence of them drawing from the same heroic archetypes.
Do I have any?
yeah.
What's my other?
Yeah.
That was the whole argument we were having, was that it's basically such a basic
So
archetype.
that's another level 50 dungeon. Put that
to
back on there.
argue that one was based off of the other or influenced by the other
That's another
is
level
just,
50 dungeon.
like, completely stupid and redundant.
Yep, mostly level 50 dungeons. If you.
to get away from no matter what it was based on. But while Naruto didn't rip off Harry Potter, there
The only other thing I have to do is wait. Let me switch back to a class that's actually over level 50. That's level 50 and up.
In fact, there's an
Let me
entire
see.
genre of anime and light novels that consists of almost nothing but cheap rehashes of Harry Potter.
Are we watching a video in the middle of our video?
Yes, I'm acknowledging myself.
It's gonna be spoiled in Harry Potter for reasons.
I still have. We just did leveling roulette. You're not level 50 yet, so you can't do that. I can do a guild heist, but guild heists are boring.
Terry Pratchett's seminal and incredible discourse.
Oh, hi, Naruto. Jack feels he needs to justify this silly argument.
He really does.
I didn't even say that.
What?
Alex did. That's what Alex said.
Yeah.
What?
Alex said that.
Alex said you feel the need to justify this silly argument.
What? No, I want to watch the video. I literally just stood up here making the same damn argument this guy made, like the freaking Mother's Basement made. So I want to see what he said.
And how?
Same wrong argument?
I don't know what this anime is.
Even though you have to, even though if you,
Baraha. Barbara, how you pronounce it again, Scott?
But technically, as an anime, as a person who makes these kinds of videos, wouldn't he have to make a hot topic thing like that and sit here and make some kind of thing to explain what he's talking about in some way, shape, or form? Because that's technically what his job is.
So what you're saying is that YouTubers don't believe what they actually say; they just come up with a hot topic and argue it the best they can.
Sometimes.
I mean, that's what MatPat does.
Well, no, MatPats are a lot more shameless.
I mean, like MatPat's almost pure clickbait at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, game theory stuff is really clickbaity. It's hard to stomach some of it because it's like, oh, I got you. Oh, wait, I got you here because of this and not much of anything else. Congratulations.
Like, I said this outrageous, thing as the title of the video and all of this. Yeah, we're not going to talk anything about that. Okay.
At least Mother's Basement still talks about the thing he makes, and he's making it's just, I don't think he's making an argument. I think he's just putting up a trail of thought. That's something to think about.
He literally said that a ton of anime ripped off Harry Potter.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's basically saying like any magic anime, just rip it off.
Dude, you're just going by the argument that I made. I literally don't even know what his argument is. Did you guys?
Well, you were talking about.
That's the thing. I don't think he's really making an argument.
Really doesn't have anything with it. Like, Mabaraho shares nothing with Harry Potter, other than they use magic. Like, he didn't go to a special school. He didn't have.
It was a special school.
Healer talking about.
Going to a special school, Mabaraho.
The whole point of the school was like for kids that use magic. That was the whole point of the school. Everybody
going to a school in that series.
You don't remember going to a school? Bro, he was in the school. Like, what was it? The only thing I remember was like he can use what was it, like magic a couple times in his life. I think it was like a couple times. And I remember he one of the girls that he goes to school with in the series when they were younger, when he met her, he used like one of his like times to be able to use magic to like make it snow or some shit. But regardless, what is it? Cannot.
I don't think this. I don't think this. But that's the thing about some anime. Sometimes they have school settings, but they don't have much to do with anything about schools. About them actually learning anything about the craft of magic or whatever insert or psychic power or whatever insert thing here.
In a magic school. We definitely were in a magic school.
Yes, but at the same time, that's about where it ends. Because it was like, oh well, certain people can, use are able to, and other people they had different degrees of magic. Where in Harry Potter, everyone's the same level as long as you practice. And also in Mabaraho, it was a set number of times you could use magic. Period.
Because regular Magic High School, it's like there's people who have, there are people who can use the magic and people who suck at it.
Yeah, and everyone in the world could use magic in Mabaraho. It was just that the average person is able to use magic fewer than 100 times.
And things like in Shivering Failed Knight.
Whereas
and
in Harry Potter, clearly it's a minority of people.
Yeah, just like in most anime, it's usually a minority of people, usually somehow children.
Like Mabaraho is an actually very bad example for.
I don't know.
Because again, other than the fact that it's a magic school, like everything else has nothing to do with it.
I don't know. I just started watching the videos. You guys well, he's wrong. Why didn't you hear what he had to say?
I'm just saying, John. Like literally, looking at this, if he's using that, that is a bad example. Because it shares nothing in common.
He's just showing clips from the damn anime.
Why don't you finish the video? Why don't you finish the video?
I would, but you guys are kind of yelling at me about how wrong he is every single time I start the video.
But he is.
You see, so I can't watch the video because as soon as I saw the video, he's wrong. He's wrong. Why are you watching this video? He's wrong.
Or you could just watch it in silence and not what and not.
Sure, Jacques.
I did it! I killed a giant fuzzy alligator.
I mean, again, he's just showing some clips. I don't know what he even has to say about Mabarajo.
You guys, I killed a giant fuzzy alligator during that whole entire thing.
Why don't you see what he has to say about Mama?
Well, then stop stopping me to tell me how wrong he is.
Then just shut up and do it.
Honestly, seriously, you could have just
Like, who's
sat
the
there
one
and watched
stopping
it.
you now other than you?
You could have just sat there and watched it.
You're gonna do this, do it.
Just saying. Things get so complicated. Come, Gary.
Can't wait to watch the new season of anime called Seinfeld. It's very anime as shit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well,
Sorry,
excuse
I'm going
you.
by the Jacques definition of anime as shit.
You know, at least it's not, it's, you know, it's not as anime as Star Wars is. Which actually has anime openings, excuse you. Thank you.
What do you mean? Seinfeld someone
made anime openings for Star Wars.
Someone made anime openings for SpongeBob.
I think
Nah, but these actually look good. These actually look good though.
Hey, whoa. The ones for SpongeBob look amazing. I don't know what ones you've been watching, but
they look okay.
They look like freaking amazing.
They look okay. The one for Star Wars look better. This is a lot more smooth.
Shit.
You haven't even seen it.
Like, the ones for SpongeBob are actually, like, gorgeous. Like, they are full anime industry, like, almost trigger level shit.
Do you remember the TV show Frasier?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, you mean Sideshow Bob?
Yeah. I like how Jacques timed that perfectly. You remember the TV show Frasier? I know that anime.
I wasn't even listening. We were talking about
Frasier's great.
Remember Demon King Daimon?
Yeah. Frasier's too. I didn't really understand Frasier for the longest time because it was too smart for me.
Frasier's great. Like, I actually really enjoy that show. It comes on late nights.
I did not understand it when I was younger, but I don't think I was supposed to understand it when I was younger.
I feel like that was really anime and influenced by Harry Potter. Yeah. Frasier was definitely meant to be Harry. Like, you just didn't realize that he was fighting a Voldemort.
Let me see. So he brings up
the world and ignorance.
He brings up Demon King.
I thought it was a Gigantor. I thought it was a Gigantor anime, but what do I know?
Regular Magic High School, Asterisk Wars. What was that anime again?
It was Death Note.
Demon King Daimon definitely wasn't.
Well, once again, Asterisk Wars
was it? Pretty much what he's saying is, like Harry Potter, a lot of these anime are escapist fantasies where you go to the school, where you go to a school,
so,
but it's not school.
Even then, he's not arguing that they're.
Spin
but he's got a real argument because he's not saying that they're all influenced by Harry Potter. He's just saying that they're the same genre of Harry Potter, where they're escapist fantasies.
He's pretty much saying that. Okay, so pretty much, if I can put it down into one sentence, he's saying that Harry Potter invented the escapist fantasy magical school genre. That's what he's saying.
What? I mean, I'd have to do some research, but I'm also pretty confident that there were teen light novels way back in the day that had magic. I mean, fucking look at the Never-Ending Story. Like,
Never-Ending Story.
where you go to school, you go to
Fine.
school.
But even then, I'm pretty sure that there have been other ones.
Never-ending
And if not, like,
story.
that's such a, like, oh, we need a subgenre of escapist fantasy.
Never-ending story.
It is a subgenre at this point, Scott. I mean, how many
But at the same time, to sit there and be like,
I can't argue that
this,
it's not a genre.
this is Harry Potter's doing.
Never-ending story.
Hold on, pretty much like this is what I should kind of see where he's coming from on this actually. Like, yeah, we cannot argue that the specific like escapist fantasy school genre is not like a genre. Like that's definitely a genre. And
Yeah, but to say that it's from Harry
I'm not
Potter,
sure. I don't know. Like maybe like some obscure thing did come from Harry Potter, but at the very least,
Harry Potter is a story. Anime is a story. Therefore, all anime is based on Harry Potter.
I would argue.
Shock size, yes.
I would argue. No, listen. I would argue. I would say that it may be more likely that like Harry Potter just put it on a map. It's just like Harry Potter just like popularized the idea of putting an escapist fantasy in a high school or school setting in general.
That or people just started fantasy. That or someone picked on the one thing that pretty much would pick up. That most people would pick up on.
You're telling me that Japan, who loves high school shit and has slice of life animes where it's just high school?
Question, Scott. How obsessed was Japan with high school before the first?
Are you serious?
No. How obsessed was anime with high school before the first
Still quite a bit. Like,
Are you
Japan
serious?
in general.
A lot of series started with school age children.
Not school age students. I'm not talking about school age students. Like I'm talking about when I think back to the early 2000s and 90s. I'm thinking about like freaking Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun.
Yeah, Shock. We also had things like
Shock.
Hold on. We also had things like Cardcaptor Sakura, Sailor Moon. We had things like fucking. Oh God.
Fucking Gundam Wing couldn't even escape school.
Cromartie High School.
But here's the thing. Like, there was
School Rumble?
Except for Cromartie High School, but Cromartie High School is a special snowflake. Anyways, listen.
School Rumble.
I think School Rumble might have came out later, Julian. But anyways,
it was early 2000s. But
the manga?
The
manga came out before that.
The whole thing. The whole thing I'm thinking about is like when did anime really start focusing so heavily on high school? Because even with you take Gundam Wing, Gundam Wing, they were in high school.
Most of the school stuff it comes from the fact of that school rom-coms are easier to animate and cheaper.
Well, and you also gotta think, Jacques, think about this for a minute, if you will. Isn't it also partly due? Now, Japan already loved high school like this.
Go back to a better time.
A lot of those people, but a lot of those people that grew up watching these animes wanted to, or now the people creating it in the early 2000s and wanted to create things based off of that escapism themselves. Thus, you saw the influx of those series.
No, I think that's possible.
Because those were basically the people that grew up watching Dragon Ball and Fist of the North Star in their high school and wanted to make anime, got into the anime industry, but also romanticized high school because they didn't have a popular high school life. They were the nerd watching anime.
And also saw whatchamacallit, and also they saw Escaflowne.
Well, yeah, Escaflowne also was a school series.
Let's see here. I disagree, Scott, Bobby says.
Okay. You disagree? Care to, expand on that? Or
he said it in the game.
Oh.
Instead of in chat for some reason.
And again,
I mean, do I?
I
What
really
happened
would.
now?
I really Powder Wings are
Powder
still
Wigs are still in slow. I would rock
What's
one.
up, Super?
rock one up, rock one like rock me Amadeus,
What's
Amadeus, 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 Amadeus,
I could
Amadeus,
see Alex rocking.
Amadeus, 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 ho 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 Amadeus, Amadeus.
Yo,
I
Julian. Stir Become One has greeted you.
I already greeted him when he first showed up into the stream.
Oh, well, I greeted him as well.
Yay! I found the scout flies.
I missed. There we go. Stupid AOE. I missed it by like a second. Solo duty BRB. Okay, Bobby.
Yeah, the thing I was going to say that I'm right without a shadow of a doubt. But what was it? I find it interesting that I'm not the only one that had that thought. But saying, well, I guess he's just explaining himself better than I did, which everybody fucking does.
But
that.
he's
Anyway,
also
so-
saying that it's basically just a genre that these anime that they share with this anime of being an escapist fantasy, which
That may-
lots of series
Escapist
are
fantasy.
That he's
Like,
not
that is
putting a
cool.
definitive.
All-
It doesn't sound like he's putting a definitive
Not-
nose on Harry Potter being what started them. It's just that it could have been an influence.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, what was it? Pretty much, like the thing you gotta remember, Scott, is he's not just saying, what was it? Escapist fantasy. He's saying the escapist fantasy that goes out of his way to subvert normal school life and turn what was it, like a homework? It's a magical homework. And
But technically, since there's no way of getting around. There's no way I couldn't get around this. After a certain point, the school part of Harry Potter is moot in the books.
Yeah, after about book 3.
It's
Like,
like, yeah, it still
start
happens in
skipping
school,
parts.
but it's just the setting at this point now for character development.
You pretty much don't like. They never attend class. They never.
To be
it's
honest,
never
even
shown.
like, to be honest, even Harry's like, even in the
play
movies,
Madden.
and even in the
I
movies,
can't
Harry
play
Potter's
Madden, but I can
whimsical.
play MLB The Show.
We can play the show. We can do that.
I could do that.
But because like but these things like for character development, and then when they do go back to school, do school things, fucking goddamn you Half-Blood Prince. It's like why are we doing school things? Why bother?
Oh, like when another anime that I'm not gonna talk about decides to stop focusing on like main characters for like a month, and then when they get back, training arc.
My Hero Academia.
I was
Madden
saying
is
that- I was not
influenced
saying it on
heavily by
purpose.
Harry Potter. Yes, Madden is influenced heavily by Harry Potter.
I thought
People going to a
Madden was
school,
anime. Oh god, I just realized that's a
And then
level
they
49 monster
graduate-
run!
And Alex, they even have Madden and
Crap.
anime have training arcs.
Whoops. I fought the wrong creature.
They also compete. Like, and there's winners, and they have to defeat the others.
Hey,
Oh, gee,
Alex,
Julian
have
got
you ever
wrecked.
watched
Julian
iShield
forgot
21?
what level he is and was fighting a level 48 monster at level 39, so... That's my bad.
Alex, have you ever watched iShield 21?
Jock.
Well, I mean, I'm not a huge fan.
I like iShield 20. I like iShield 21, even though the football stuff in
The
that
manga's
series
good.
is so out there.
Also,
Like to the point where what's the
That's the
point?
best part about it, man. That's the best
I hate
part
the
about
relationship things, though. Like, certain relationships didn't work out the way they should have. That still pisses me off to this day.
No, it's like with that.
No,
And
never seen that Jockey Poo. It's a football series, football anime.
Yes.
High school football anime.
it's a really good opening. I love the opening.
Which,
to
oh my god, Jock,
iShield 21.
It's in high school. It must have been influenced by Harry Potter.
Stop. Okay.
Like, it was totally Harry Potter influenced.
Okay, let's not drag the dead horse.
I mean, they played Quidditch, plays football.
Fucking Quidditch. I
Clearly
hate.
that's-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to
there's
go
one
on a
time
slight
the main
tangent right now.
character
I hate Quidditch.
Quidditch sucks.
Yeah, it really does. It's just stupid. It's
It
really
was
stupid.
easily the worst part of Harry Potter.
It really was.
So it's basically Harry Potter's Blitzball.
At least Blitzball has something to do with the
Blitzball's
plot.
better.
At least it's
Blitzball's
involved in the
better.
plot. You could
Blitzball's
take
more
take
entertaining.
Quidditch out of the entire series and it wouldn't. You could take Quidditch out the entire out of every other movie and it wouldn't change anything. I mean, every book except the first one. After the first one, you could never bring up Quidditch again and it wouldn't mean shit. It wouldn't change a goddamn thing.
Did they skip like a lot of Quidditch matches in the movies?
Yes.
For a good reason.
They skipped most of them.
For a good reason.
The only one I think they ever really did again was... Well, okay.
Okay, there is...
I can't mention the specific ones because it would
fucking
be spoilers.
But I can mention that the ones in they only show one Quidditch match
I know
in
they show
most of these
one
movies.
in book 3.
There's one in book 1, one in book 2, and one in book 3, and that's it. And then in book 4, there's
Because
the
they have the Quidditch World Cup.
yeah, that's
They
it.
show like a portion of the Quidditch World Cup.
Yeah, that's happened. That was in
A
4.
tiny portion.
That was number 4. Number 5 doesn't have anything Quidditch related, thank God. In the movie anyway. I don't remember about the books. The books, it's been so long since I've read those, I can't. My memory is poop.
Well, I remember all the Quidditch matches get constantly getting canceled because of like a murderous guy trying to who broke into the school.
That's number
The third
2.
book. That's the third book.
No, that's number 3?
No,
Thank
number
you
2,
very
they
much.
had to cancel a Quidditch match because of some shit
It wasn't
happening.
any murderous guy.
I mean, they canceled the
That was
Quidditch
the
match
Chamber of
in two.
Secrets.
But legitimately, they never even finished the Quidditch match, and they never even finished the Quidditch match in freaking book 3 because murderer broke into the school.
Not the fact that the murderer broke into school, it's the fact that Harry almost got his soul sucked out by a Dementor.
No, Julian, the Dementor was there because a murderer broke into the school.
The murderer.
Yeah, but the Dementor...
No, they already had the
which-
Dementors. No, Jacques, they had the Dementors patrolling the school already.
Looking for the murderer.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he had broken into the school.
No,
They just knew he was coming towards
Pretty
that
much,
way.
They were literally there because if Harry wasn't at Hogwarts, he wouldn't have gone there.
Yeah, that's true.
They wouldn't have put that there.
Thing,
But because they
But
pretty
the
much were
whole
using
thing
Harry
was-
as bait at one point. At that point, if you think about it.
Like
Yeah,
good
but-
teachers.
well, like the whole thing was Julian is that they shut down the school and canceled Quidditch matches because they said there's a murderer in the school, so yeah.
But
'Cause,
again,
they didn't
also
shut down everything.
shut it
That
down
could have been in
because
school.
Harry got almost killed by a Dementor.
He fell out of the sky.
That's
After
true.
almost
That did
having
happen.
his soul
That did
ripped
happen.
out.
I mean, let
by
me
a
remind you
Dementor.
that Harry broke his wrist literally broke one of his wrists in the freaking in number 2 in the second one, and they didn't quit and they didn't stop the match. A boy literally landed literally legs splitting open on his crotch, didn't stop the match. One got bludgeoned in the face with a ball, knocked the fuck out, didn't stop the match. A girl literally went through the rafters and fell unconscious. Match still goes on.
That wasn't mentioned in the book either. But what was it?
Yeah, but think about this. Quidditch is a dangerous ass game. They're not just gonna stop it because some person fell. That's because some dude. It's because technically, no. They stopped it because the Dementors got too close to the field, and Dumbledore had to do something about that.
The one thing is, Julian, they stopped that match, but then after they confirmed that the murderer was in the school, not only did they stop that match, they stopped all matches afterwards, and then they had to make all the students sleep in the cafeteria in order to keep an eye on them because the murderer was in the school. So yeah, murder in the school.
But the
stopped
murderer
while
popping up in the
Don't get
But the murderer popping up
Like,
in the school part didn't happen until didn't happen during the after the Quidditch match. That happened literally a couple chapters later.
Julian, you're arguing a completely different thing. We're saying that Quidditch, that the third book didn't have a lot of Quidditch in it. And I'm saying is because a murder was in the school, so the school got shut down. And you're saying, well, he didn't show up until after, like,
You know, like,
I mean, still,
thinking it-
like, they didn't
like,
have...
Like, honestly, he was just after Harry. Like, no one else was really in danger.
True.
The fact that Harry
Like,
being there
had they
put everybody else in
kicked Harry
danger.
out, it would have been okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that would have been really bad, like, fraternal, you know, like, guardians and shit. Like, they're supposed to, you know, be like teachers and adults and...
How is that
children.
bad? How is that bad? How is that bad? The boy, you know, technically the boy who ever since he popped up in this school has been causing nothing but trouble, has been causing nothing but problems for the last 2 years.
I still love the argument.
A giant
that,
a giant snake was, you know, before that, I don't remember giant snakes going around killing people except for that one girl like 20 years ago.
Listen. I'm gonna say my gripes for the first book. The first book, legitimately, the main characters, they break all the rules and they cause a problem that didn't even need to happen by trying to go quote unquote like was it keep Voldemort from getting the Philosopher's Stone. They wound up actually making it giving him the opportunity to get it because he would have never been able to get it otherwise. And
well, even in book 2, it's the same in book 2.
I don't remember as much of book 2, but like what was it? What was it called?
So most of it.
No.
Well, actually, we don't know if he would have given her that book. He would have given her that book if Harry wasn't there in the first place.
I guarantee he would not have given her the book if it wasn't for Harry.
No, hold up. Check this out. What was it? Check this out. Listen. Freaking the first
book. Well, yeah, because
after doing all that stuff. Hold on.
God damn it! I can't talk about it because it's spoilers.
Julian, can I finish bitching about the first book before you start talking about anything else?
Yeah, but
your gripes about the first book are basically
I'm not done
everyone's
yet.
gripe about the first book.
I'm not done yet. After they freaking literally caused the problem, and then fixed the problem after they caused the problem, they get rewarded for it. And freaking what was it? What was the name of that? What was the name of the other faction? The other like house? Slytherin gets fucking screwed. It's like for bravery, we'll give them the Slytherin should be like, what the fuck?
But like, Jock, that's everyone's thing with this is that they cause an issue and all of this other stuff, but 50 points to Gryffindor.
It's so dumb.
But we're missing one of the most important.
But no, even in book 2.
What is the hard on about Harry Potter?
It's all Harry's fault. Like, had he not, number one, had he not gone to school, they would, Malfoy wouldn't have given Ginny the Tom Riddle's diary.
For reasons we can't talk about because fucking
And number 2 was it was exacerbated by the fact that Harry was a parcel tongue.
Yeah, I mean, but again, that's not
to quote the Emperor. Who cares?
He disobeyed a rule.
I mean, he went searching out. Yeah, he did. He went searching out the Chamber of Secrets.
Oh, that he just. I'm talking about him being able to speak snake and stuff. Isn't him disobeying the rules?
No one said it was him disobeying the rules. It's a side effect of being.
He went out and searched for the friggin' Chamber of Secrets was against the rules.
That's true. I'll give you that.
Then again, it's not like Dumbledore's taking care of any of this stuff.
No, Dumbledore is actually terrible at actually
Dumbledore
making sure the
sits
students are
around
safe.
and does nothing for all of the books. Like, he does nothing.
By the time he actually does something, he's dead.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh wow, I forgot. Well, too late. Well, too bad. Well, sorry, I had a hard time not accidentally spoiling shit all this entire time. But to be honest, Jacques already seen multiple media that's already spoiled this for him. It's like everybody after it came out, everybody was spoiling it left and right.
Did you know about that?
No, I didn't actually. Like, I had a feeling that he might die because. I had a feeling he might die because, well, look at the position he's in.
He's the mentor character. Jacques seen enough anime to know he was gonna die eventually. Did I say when? But no. Did I say when and how? But did I say when and how? Which the how is the major spoiler of the book.
You just literally were like, oh, Jacques had plenty of media that spoiled it for him. And then I asked him, like, hey, did you know about this? No. then clearly he didn't have plenty of media.
Really?
to spoil
Spoiler
this
warnings
for
on
him.
something that old? Alex gets it. See, Alex gets it.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, I feel bad for
you guys didn't grow up in a house. You guys didn't grow up in a house where you were not allowed to watch or read watch the movie or read the books because they were.
You know, by the time most of these movies came out, you were old enough to try and look at these on your own.
Well, like, honestly, dude, do you like here's the thing.
I mean, at 12 and actually no. Well, it depends. Are you talking about the books or the movies?
The movies.
Oh.
Even the movies, he would have been like 12, which
When the
at
first
12, I
movie
didn't
came
have a way
out,
to get
when
to
the first, but by the time the Harry Potter hype for the movies was at its high, he could have seen them already. The last one didn't come out until after I had already met him.
Julian, let me ask you something. Like, actually, no, I'm not even going to ask you something.
Julian, what are you talking about? The last one came out when we were in high school.
When I was reading the first book, the second book and the third, but the second book and the second book and the third book were more interesting. When I was reading the first book, I was sitting up there thinking to myself, God damn, I'm way too old to be reading this right now.
I don't know. I don't know, Jacques, because you weren't the demographic who was supposed to read the first book because you weren't 10.
Exactly. So Julian, why would you expect me to go back and watch movies that I'm no longer the demographic for?
Because the movie appeals to more people than just 10-year-olds, unlike the book.
I mean, the movie did have some pretty neat visuals at some points.
I mean,
It shows
like,
its age. Yes, it shows its age. Yes, it shows its age, but still.
Julian, like honestly, Julian, like I'm sure that there's plenty of cases where you like missed out on something when you were a kid, and it became this whole big thing. You just never got a chance to watch it. And
Not really. Not really.
Alex said, "Jacques, come on, man. You are how old now?" Like,
not really.
What?
There's really not anything that I really missed out on that I'm like, oh.
Well,
I kind of have my pulse on a lot of things.
So Julian, you don't understand what I went through. I missed out on so much. You missed out on barely anything. How can you even understand what I like? You know, like the feeling of missing out on this big thing, and everybody telling, "Hey, you should check this out. It's huge." And I don't know, man. I didn't grow up with it.
Also, because I don't care. I usually didn't care if everybody was because a lot of people were into fucking what was it? Fucking what is it?
I don't know.
How you and Scott would have all these crazy anime conversations, and I wouldn't, and I would just kind of be like, okay, I'd be like, here, okay, you're. All these early 2010 animes that everybody was super hyped about, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's a thing. You know how big One Piece has gotten since it started, and I'm like, okay.
But even then, like, that wasn't a children's media thing that you'd be going back and watching.
Honestly, dude, like, here's the thing. I understand
slightly
something,
different
man.
argument.
I could never feel the same way for like Harry Potter that a lot of people who grew up with it did. I could never feel the same way for Star Wars that people who grew up with it did. I could never feel the same way for Indiana Jones.
But I didn't grow up with Star Wars. Star Wars was before my time.
No, what I mean is you saw it when you were a kid and it impacted.
Yeah, you didn't have it on VHS.
Like, I didn't see it as a kid.
Jacques talks about because Star Wars wasn't always the big hype current thing. I saw the movies and it was like referenced in a lot of cartoons.
Julian, when you watch Star Wars,
it was the big hype thing when I was a kid.
When you watch Star Wars, you have a sense of nostalgia that I will never have.
Kinda, not as much as like my uncle or my father, but you know, still, yeah.
Sure, not much as them. But like at the same time, it's just like you gotta understand, man. Like I don't like why would I if I have no nostalgia for these things that people say are so important. Why should I feel this burning need to go and see it because everybody says it's so important?
But even then, here's a counterpoint, Jock. Why do you care about spoilers then?
Well, because I decided I was going to look. See, if I wasn't reading Harry Potter,
but you stopped,
I wouldn't give a damn.
But you're not reading Harry Potter.
But you're not reading it. You're not reading it. You stopped reading it almost 3 years ago.
Well, okay, dude. Okay, no, it's been a year. It's been.
I was gonna say it's not 3 years, but
it's felt like a while, especially since Captain. I don't play video games as much anymore.
Well, that's because I'm too busy doing other things that make me
Jack
money.
makes 0 cents. Bobby said you make 0
Money?
cents.
Are you sure you make money?
Yeah, I make some money.
Like,
not-
You
it's
think
not
Harry
a-
Potter
it's
books
not a
actually
shit ton
cost
of
money? He thinks Harry Potter books are expensive.
It's not a shit ton of money. No, what I'm saying is like I don't spend.
Oh crap!
a
I
lot of
forgot. I'm in
time
the wrong
reading
thing. I'm supposed to go to the
high
Pugilist Master guy.
fantasy.
I don't know where he is
No,
anymore.
what I'm saying is
Crap.
I don't spend a lot of time reading high fantasy because I
But
have
Jacques,
other uses of
then
my time
why
to
would
actually
you-
make me more money.
but the question
Besides
is,
mangas.
if you're not gonna bother reading it because you don't care enough to read it.
I'm going
Right now.
I'm going to eventually read it once
Why
I've
care?
built up enough
Eventually
capital.
read.
Once I've built up
Eventually
enough
read it.
capital,
What
I'm
happens? But eventually read. Eventually read it. This is the same thing that happened
So
with Persona.
when Jacques like 60 years old,
This is the same.
and he's retired,
I thought you would have learned your lesson after what happened with Persona 4.
eventually read it.
It's like eventually I'll get to it,
Okay,
but
dude,
eventually
I was-
happened,
I was
and then Jordan
playing-
spoiled you on
Okay,
it.
Bro, I was in the middle of playing. I just started to. I was in the middle of playing Persona 4, and I just started it. And I told you how that happened. Even when you probably forgot, I told you how that happened. Even you said, "Wow, that's fucked up."
Yes, but it's like shit slips out.
I mean, but at the same time,
No,
Jacques, like,
no.
you're gonna run into spoilers for
No.
a series
Does
that.
anybody who's watching the stream right now care about Persona 4 spoilers?
Do you think anybody in the
I will
stream
wait for
actually
your
played
answers.
besides us actually cares about a JRPG? That's not Final Fantasy
Okay,
14.
Yeah. So pretty much, no. So Scott, I don't think you heard the story. I had. Just
I already
started
know
playing-
the story.
You do?
Yes.
You tell it then. I want to make sure.
What?
Goddamn
You
it.
got spoiled on the fact that Nanako. Well, they claim Nanako died, which is
Yeah, but-
false.
But no, even the way it happened, dude, it's just like, it was so dumb.
Because you
dude.
bitched
George-
to me about it.
Okay, yeah, all right.
What the fuck is a
I
Persona? Stupid ass game. Whoa. You can talk about whoa, Bobby, hold your horses. You do not talk about Persona 3 or 4 like that. 5 kinda. But 5
Like-
kinda
Oh, we don't-
because
we don't
5 is a
particularly
mess.
care
Because
what you say
5 is
about
a
You do
because
not
5
talk
is a
about
mess.
Any
But
SMT game.
Like, you know,
well,
like,
technically Persona 5 is not
Right,
counted
we
as Shin Megami Tensei because they got rid of the title.
We don't particularly care. We don't particularly care about Persona 5 that much. But you know, so we don't care
No,
what you say
Persona
about
5
it.
is.
Although
But
I was in a GameStop like a couple weeks ago, maybe. I think like I was just killing time while my mom was in the store or my brother was in the store. I forgot. Anyways, I was killing time. I was killing time when my brother was in the HEB, and while I was there, some guy freaking like tried to make the argument that Persona 1 and 2 is so much better than Persona 3 and 4. Persona 3 and 4 is super just overrated.
Well, it depends on your
it
depends on your
depends
perspective.
on your playstyle.
Mhm.
Because Persona 1 and 2 were
I'm
very
never-
much.
Persona
very
1 and
much
2 were more
SMT
mystery,
based.
more
I
based
was just
SMT
talking, like,
stuff.
They were very much just normal SMT games versus
Dating
really coming
sim
into its
slice of
own
life.
with Persona.
Dating sim slice of life
they
dungeon
didn't
crawler.
have dating sim aspects. They didn't have.
They barely had dungeon crawling in Persona 2. Anyway, Persona 1 I haven't played yet.
There's a bunch of it's almost all dungeon crawling.
No, it's not. Well,
like-
it's not the same as it is in Persona 3
Most
and
of
4.
the game is dungeons. Like
Yeah,
there's
but there's a
some
but
basic
it doesn't
cutscenes.
feel the same. But does it feel the same as Persona 3 and 4 does? It's like Persona 2 is more of solving a mystery than anything else.
Yeah, but you're talking about the plot. I'm saying that there's a bunch of dungeons, like dungeon crawling. That's the whole point of the game.
Yeah, well, Persona 2, it's like I went to the dungeon. It was like it's like one and done. And I went through half of that game, and it's like just the dungeon crawling wasn't the big aspect. You spent more time in the city than you did in the dungeons. I spent more time in the city trying to help people with shit instead of in the dungeon.
I don't feel that
Julian's
you
trying to say.
did.
I think Julian's just saying that the dungeons in Persona 1 and or at least the dungeons in Persona 2 were a more subdued aspect to the game than it was in Persona 3 and 4.
They weren't though. Like that's the whole point. Is that they were long ass, old school first person dungeons.
First person, Jesus.
Yes.
Or maybe
they're
that's just the
first-person
PSP.
dungeons.
Or maybe that's just the PSP version and not the. Because I never played Eternal Punishment.
And
Eternal Punishment? Is that
They
it?
were the
I can't remember. Yeah, Eternal Punishment, because I played number 2, which is Innocent Sin.
Eternal Punishment was on the PS1.
Yes, I never played Eternal Punishment. I played Innocent Sin, which is...
But even then, Innocent Sin was the same way. Like, the dungeons were no different than Persona 3 or 4. Like,
where am I going?
You went into the dungeon, it was first person, you went through a bunch of shit, and that was it.
Wait, now I have to go to Mordona for this? Now you want me to go all the way back over here.
Back to the original point. Jock, like, there's a certain time when people aren't gonna care about spoilers for something you should have seen.
Old Star Wars movies at this point, it's like, kind of just a given.
Yeah, I mean, you're like, oh,
I mean,
you know,
Harry Potter, Jock, a lot of the Harry Potter stuff is almost almost 2 decades old now.
Well,
Harry Potter,
the
first Harry Potter book came out in 1997.
I think the whole series ended in 2010 as a book.
That was one of the reasons why I actually didn't want to watch the Star Wars series, was because my whole thing was like,
except you're surrounded by two. Except you had 2 friends who were huge fans of it.
Yeah. So but I was saying like, but I was like one. Why was it like was it? I don't really have like a nostalgia for it, so I'm not really like, you know, like feeling like watch it too. I already know.
Yeah, because as a kid, I totally had nostalgia for it.
No, Scott. That the thing is, watching it as a little kid gave you your nostalgia you have for it now.
Right, but something about it interests you enough to watch it. I mean,
no,
it's not just nostalgia.
Julian sit me down and forced me to watch it as an adult.
Yeah, I thought you would watch Back to the Future, but I don't see you I don't see you fucking fangasming over it.
Yeah, because I didn't watch it when I was a kid, impressionable, and this was like the first thing like it I saw.
I didn't see Back to the Future until I was 12.
Bro,
I went on the ride before I went on the ride before I even understood what the point of the ride, what the point of it was.
Bro, listen. As an adult, I can't. As an adult, it's hard to see. It's hard to see these great works of art from the past, and not see them through the derivatives. Not see them through the things that copied them. Not see them do the other stuff that I saw that copied them. It's hard to not do that. No, it's hard to say. Oh, well, they did it first. I don't
quite understand your argument, because like that's like saying someone that.
Argument. No, that's the whole Seinfeld argument. Like, people say they don't think Seinfeld is funny. Well, it's because they saw the jokes done and everything that copied Seinfeld.
You should still be able to watch some of these and enjoy them to an extent. Something like Star Wars.
I enjoy it. Storytelling. No, understand. Like, I enjoyed them. I just didn't enjoy them nearly to the level as like you guys did. And
what level do you think I enjoy these movies to?
I just like it. I just like it. You don't see me going to Star Wars conventions dressed up and stuff. It's like my love is not some crazy passionate thing.
Pretty much this. This is what this is the level that I enjoy Star Wars. Oh yeah, it was an alright movie, but if I meet somebody that never seen a Star Wars movie, I have no urge to make them watch it like you guys did me.
I didn't sit there and force you to watch it.
I did.
Well, okay, so I'm speaking mostly for Julian. I have no urge to make them watch it. You know, it's just like it was. Yeah,
because you can't have much critique on. Well, unfortunately, you're talking to a movie fanatic. I made you watch a bunch of shit.
That's true. You made him watch like Back to the Future.
If I could make you both sit through The Godfather, I would, but I can't because I can barely sit through The Godfather these days because it's a long ass movie.
Another movie that I never got around to looking at.
It's like someone saying they're a fan of musicals and not seeing fucking Phantom or something.
All I need to see is the Book of Mormon and I'm good.
Yes, but the Book of Mormon is a satire on it's a musical that's satiring other musicals.
Wait. And Avenue Q. I haven't seen that yet, but I will go see Avenue Q at some point.
Well, Avenue Q is not. Well, Avenue Q is just a. Well, Avenue Q is just an interesting. It's not a satire. It's a It's one of those. It's one of those against fight against. It's one of those not. It's one of those fucking. There's a phrase. There's a phrase that some people use. It's like. It's kind of like the same. It's in the same vein of like Rent. And Jesus Christ Superstar. It's essentially fighting against the usual machine of fighting against the machine of what rich people think a musical should be, and being its own thing.
One of the musicals I would like to watch. The Producer. Do they still do shows? The Producer?
I don't know. I don't know if they still produce shows.
Movie of it.
I know there's a movie of it, but I heard the movie it doesn't translate well to film.
Not 100%. It's still a decent movie, but you know. But also, if you want to look at but literally, it's like the original 70s one from the 70s or 60s. I can't remember which one. The recent one that was based off the musical. That they had based off the musical is bad. There was a movie that was turned into a musical that was turned. There was a movie that was turned into a musical that the musical was turned into a movie.
Okay.
It's the same thing as, you know, a video game, a movie version, a video game of a movie of a video game.
This is my first hearing that it was like a movie first, then a play, then a movie, then the play got adapted into a movie.
The Producers was a movie made by God damn it, I forgot this guy's name again.
Oh, I guess I watched the original movie then.
And then there was a musical with essentially Matthew Broderick and the guy who played Timon, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head either right now.
Julian, does the original movie have the song that I'm looking for? If it doesn't, that's a deal.
Yes. Yes, it has.
Springtime.
Jack, I own that movie. Yes, Jack, I own that movie. Yes, Jack, I own that movie. I think it comes with. I think that's the copy of Blazing Saddles that comes with also. No, the other side is Nathan Lane. Thank you, Bobby. That comes with Robin Hood Men in Tights. Robin Hood Men in Tights is hilarious.
Great movie.
Oh man, I just want to go outside. And
I'm trying to remember who the name of this guy is, and I feel so bad for forgetting this director. I should know this.
I just want to like.
The director
for the remake and producers and all
No,
that?
the person who Mel Brooks. There we go. Mel Brooks is the person who made these things all. Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks is hilarious.
Yes. Mel Brooks is a genius.
Also, it took me years to figure out that Mel Brooks was actually in the first Muppet movie.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, he's the crazy scientist that tried to fry Kermit's brains. Okay.
Which, the only musical I have ever seen, actually as a performing arts musical, is Young Frankenstein by Mel Brooks.
I've seen Shrek the musical. I don't know why I enjoyed Shrek the musical, but I did.
Wait. Before I say that, what you call them? Shit. I can't remember the fucking the Book of Mormon. Before I say the Book of Mormon, was the only musical that I've ever watched live for real. Does that one thing that we saw at Disney count? Even though I barely remember shit from it.
No.
Okay, good.
No, because that was a sing along, not a musical.
Okay, I don't remember jack shit.
Which, by the way, that was great when we went last time.
Oh my god. Just rubbing the soap into her skin. What the hell is wrong with her? Freaking. Oh yeah, that part too. Freaking. I'm part whale.
Kristoff was dying.
It's keep it together, dude. He just couldn't get it together. He had to walk away. He just had to turn around. It's I can't stop laughing. It's no, keep the show going. We have a timer. It's a good. I think that was the last show of the night. But holy shit.
They had a slight technical malfunction, and they rolled with it really well. Mm-hmm. And it just made the other actor laugh his ass off.
It's he was
just
dead.
Was trying to hold character so bad.
But he was cracking. He cracked. He completely just snapped in two. It was he was dying.
He was laughing.
And everybody in the audience literally just couldn't keep. Lines. It's when everybody in the audience noticed he was laughing, it was it was done. Everybody just died. Everyone's breaking out into laughter.
It was absolutely great.
It was the best thing ever. I wish I had recorded it.
Oh man, I would have liked to see that.
I also really enjoyed when during the Olaf sing along where it's put me in summer and I'll be and someone's Puddle.
A whole group of people said Puddle.
A bunch of people were Puddle, and then they just picked up a rock and were about to throw it at the people. You motherfuckers.
And then they're like, we're not mad, we're just disappointed. Oh my god. I love slight improv and some things. We still wish we had time. We still wish we could have had time to see the horror makeup show, but because Universal was closing, we had to skip out.
I've never watched it, and it's an opening day attraction.
Yeah.
The only opening day attraction. So.
Yeah, if you get a chance, if you ever get a chance, you should really go see that. It's good. I'll never forget that time I saw it where someone's like, "I hear a baby. Hand me the baby." It's like, no, don't give him the baby. It's like, don't give him the baby. It's like, I'll get it to stop. Don't worry, I'm gonna get it to stop crying. Okay.
You have to see the baby.
I didn't get to see the baby hippo.
Baby hippo? You mean baby aquatic murder cow?
Wow.
That's what I call them.
How dare you?
Hippos is showing.
How dare you?
Have you ever came across?
How dare you? I've seen pictures of that. I've seen pictures of that hippo. It is adorable.
Yeah, those babies are freaking adorable. Don't get me wrong, but have you ever seen an adult hippo? Have you ever seen what an adult hippo could do to you and what they would do to you without hesitation?
I mean, to be fair, they are like the most deadly animal in Africa, but.
Yeah, yeah, baby aquatic murder cow. Okay.
But they're so adorable. Like, I was on the safari, and then we saw it, and everyone just turned and went, "Aww."
Until his mom showed up, like, move.
No, you're far away from it enough to. You're far away enough from the most of the animals to not make them feel threatened.
That, and they're like pretty much hand-fed for the most part. Like, they see you all as like, oh, they're those people that give us food. Sure.
The only thing that might be in danger might be those flamingos.
Understand something, all right? The hippopotamuses in that freaking whatever, they allow people to.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Any old hippopotamus will do.
The freaking what is it? Like, dude, the hippos, they just allow the people to live. Okay, they allow the workers there to live. All right, they can murder all of them anytime they will. The goddamn well please.
I feel like Jacques has some irrational fear of hippos.
Hippos are dangerous, damn it.
I mean, they're dangerous, but it's not like they're fucking gonna come murder you in your sleep.
Jacques was just jealous because, there used to be something that was, because back when Jacques had weight, it's like, that these things were bigger than me. That's dangerous. They're dangerous then.
Okay, elephants are also bigger than me. Elephants are decent. Now, elephants will fuck you up too, but they're not gonna, they are less likely to fuck you up for no reason.
Jacques was just mad at the other bucktooth animal that was more dangerous than him.
Hey, fuck you, man. That's uncalled for.
You're uncalled for. I don't know. God, I said it, now I feel dirty. I don't know how Scott could do it all fucking weekend.
I was really bored.
There's boredom, and then there's just torturing everybody.
Scott, when are you not bored? Like, when have you ever just been, like, content with your level of entertainment?
This bow looks stupid. That's better than that wooden bow I've been rocking for like fucking ever now.
No.
Yes. Good job, game. Good job, game.
I hate Jack and Daxter and the buttery freaking floors.
Oh, what was it? You're in like the ice? Is it like an ice?
No.
What is it?
Still just slips on shit.
Oh yeah, you mean like when you're running and you just stop and he like this little like skid on the ground? Yeah.
My eyes are leaking. What time is it? It's almost 1 o'clock. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm gonna finish doing this thing and I think we're gonna end the stream soon. It's almost 1 o'clock and fuck! God damn it. I never messaged my mother that I needed the car tomorrow. Oh well. I don't actually. You know what? It doesn't that I needed it. I wanted it. Tomorrow. Technically, I can wait. Technically, what I need to do can wait till the weekend. Oh look, it's Eorzea. You talk funny.
Eorzea?
Eorzea.
Man, it's almost 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's why I said Hawk Manor. I've been waiting for you. Do you want to do Hawk Manor, Bobby? Let's do Hawk Manor. Fine, we'll do Hawk Manor and then we'll leave. Let's do Hawk Manor. Go on, get it queued up. It's a simple dungeon. It's only gonna take 5 minutes.
Because I mean, I got new anime to watch.
And I'm actually kind of tired. When I was out like taking care of like freaking bills and shit, I legitimately, while my mom was in the store like taking care of some stuff, I would almost fall asleep in the car.
Okay, Bobby, queue up Hawk Manor. Come on, let's go. Queue it up. I'm ready.
I have been putting on a front since I got back. I am tired. I am very tired.
A front of what?
Dude, I was somewhat tired.
How much energy I have? I do not have as much. I do not have as much energy as I'm pretending to have right now. Like when you say it, I think I'm in the stream soon. That was like fucking music to my ears because I am ready to fucking go to sleep. Like no joke.
I'm gonna end the stream soon. Yeah, let's do other dungeons.
Just one more dungeon. Technically, it's the Halloween dungeon. So, you know,
that you should have done earlier in the stream.
Well, I was waiting for certain people, and then they said they had to do duties, and then their hailer wasn't high enough. So I said let's do the normal one, but he didn't respond to that.
Well, we almost obeyed the call of nature, Julian.
Yes, duty.
I'm still, he's the leader. I can't. If it was me, I would have queued this up already, but I'm not the leader.
That's cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in a minute because like you're taking too long.
Yeah, bro, I am fucking exhausted.
So I'm gonna go ahead and go. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
There we go. Hello, everyone. It's just you, me, and the bees now.
I'm still here for the moment.
Like I said, you, me, and the bees. There's this one just keeps buzzing in my ear.
You can kiss my black ass too, Julian.
I didn't do anything. You said you were leaving.
Well, I don't want to leave you alone just yet. Scott jumped the gun fast and I thought he wouldn't left before me. So now I will be the asshole to leave you alone.
You also have a question.
Huh?
You also have a question.
What's my phone?
Do you start the duty as a DPS? He knows it's gonna take forever, right? He knows it's gonna take forever for us to get in as a DPS, right? Two DPSs, right?
I don't know, Julian. I don't even know how to describe myself anymore. You answer that question, please.
Huh?
I don't even know how to describe myself.
Jack's a disproportionate lanky person now.
What do you mean disproportionate?
Huh? Well, because you have no tone. You lost the weight, but you have no tone. Your head's bigger. Your shoulders. You still have broad shoulders, but they're super skinny, so it looks funny. So, like, if you look at yourself sideways, you look funny. You have no tone. You lost all the weight, but you have no tone. That's your problem. Bobby, back out. I can switch. Just get back out of this for a second. Let's switch to my white mage because I can do my white mage under this thing. I want to hurry up and queue this and get this done and over with.
No, I don't know why the fuck I asked you to explain it. You were not going to be flattering at all.
No.
I would say I'm average. Not flattering, but you would not be. What is it? Not flattering is the word I'm looking for. What's the word? Charitable at all.
No.
No, you wouldn't be in the least bit charitable.
No, I was gonna be an asshole. What made you think otherwise? I'm honestly shocked.
You mad because you're a fat ass now.
Nah, not really. Not really. I told you. Not really. I told you that you lost so much weight that your body looks that you look funny without. You look funny with the look when you were walking around in a tank top in my house.
You're just saying that because you're fatness.
No, I'm saying that because you actually do need to get some. You actually do need to get some tone because I thought you lost a little too much. There is not a single mote of jealousy behind this at all. Trust me. If there was jealousy behind it, you would have known.
Yeah, you
No, Jack, I'm being honest with you. There is not a single mote of jealousy behind that phrase at all. You lost. Good for you for losing all that weight. I'm happy for you, but you do look disproportionate, a little disproportionate, because you have a big head and your body is a lot, and your basic frame doesn't fit it anymore.
I actually have a new problem. So if I can't turn it off.
You've lost so much weight that you can't stop losing weight now, can you?
See, if I decide to skip a meal, I lose a pound.
Why am I not surprised? Why am I honestly not surprised?
Like I can't, like legitimately, like if I eat, like if I eat, what's the word? If I can put it together, if I eat terribly, I guess I will kind of just like maintain, just stay the weight I am. But as soon as I cut, like skip a meal or not eat as much as I would have, or as much as I was to maintain, freaking I just drop a couple pounds.
That question is between me and Aunt Jemima. Start asking if I'm overweight. That is a question between me and Aunt Jemima.
She says yes.
Aunt Jemima thinks I'm fine. She thinks I'm a growing boy. She thinks I need to eat more.
Julian, you're almost 30.
Aunt Jemima thinks I need to eat more pancakes. What do you think Aunt Jemima wants me to do? You think she wants me to lose that weight and stop eating pancakes? How dare you? How dare you? I make Aunt Jemima money.
I think you need to stop taking like the mushrooms and listening to like your hallucinations of like the freaking syrup bottle talking to you.
You know what, Jack? I don't sit here and tell you what to believe in. And what tools of your worship that you and your tools of worship. My mushrooms are part of my spiritual journey. How dare you belittle my beliefs?
I'm just saying, man, when you start freaking believing that like a syrup bottle is talking to you, you need to like take a step back and reevaluate.
Well, nigga, maybe if you believed in something, maybe you wouldn't be so jaded and it's horrible and sad inside.
At least I'm ready for the world.
Ready for the world.
And the shit it has to offer.
Ready for the world. Ready for the world. You know what the rest of the world does, Jack? You know what the world does, Jack? You know what the rest of the world does, Jack? Drugs.
Take medicine. Take drugs to shoo away the suicidal thoughts.
Yes, but I don't have suicidal thoughts. I take it because it's part of my religious journey.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know what my point was there. I already do that, so. Anyways,
Oh, gritty. Let me guess. It's a level 30 something dungeon, isn't it? It's a level 30 something dungeon, isn't it? Yep, level 28. No, it's level 28. I fit that. I'm level 30. Level 30. I should be able to go into that. Level goddamn 30. Unless my fucking gear, unless my item level's too low. Fucking shit. Well, time to go buy level 30. Time to go buy level 30 healing gear because this fucking game won't let me actually go into a level 30 dungeon without level 30 gear. Because I forgot that this game actually I'm queuing for Battle of the Bridge. Oh, that makes sense. And then let me switch to that. Let me switch to Battle of the Bridge gear then. That makes sense. I guess we're not doing. Yeah, well, I can do Hawk Manor hard. I can do Hawk Manor another day. I did not know you were doing Battle of the Bridge. Sorry. Thought we were still doing Hawk Manor. There we go. That's better. I still need to get level 30 gear for my fucking white mage anyway, so I'm gonna go do that. Because, Jack, I'll listen to what the Great Green God Lookout tells me what to do on my day. What the Great Green God Lookout wants me to do every day. All hail the Great Green God of the Lookout. May he continue to watch over us. And hold back the dark-skinned terror that stays there. Stay there. I'm not teleporting anymore. I'm actually. Oh wait. Coming to you, gotta show you my new sexy gear. Okay.
You heard it here, folks. Julian is a racist.
I'm not racist.
You just said hold back the dark-skinned terror. Jesus.
You seen that? You seen it?
Don't
even, Jock. You seen that thing? You seen it? You seen it? You know what I'm talking about.
Now he's a thing, Julian. Jesus,
you know what I'm talking about. Don't you sit here deny his existence. He's real. He's terrifying. He's real. He's terrifying. He does more drugs than anybody.
I mean, that just sounds like a good time, I guess.
Nigga like you know.
Like, I'm sure you do.
You know, dry mouth pills are one thing, okay? Getting high and doing dry mouth pills is one thing in itself, alright?
Okay, so what are dry mouth pills exactly, Julian?
Huh? Essentially pills for people who have dry mouth. Essentially pills that people put in their mouths for people who have dry mouth.
Yeah, that sounds too simple. Why do you get high off it?
I don't know. It wasn't my idea. It wasn't my idea. I was just high in a peer pressure situation.
Okay, Julian, what's the hardest?
Wow, when he said sexy gear, he literally meant sexy gear. He's in the dancer clothes.
Julian, what's the hardest thing you've ever done?
Technically, still to this day, being Adderall.
Really? Huh.
Yes. You think I'm actually stupid enough to get into something actually detrimental to my health? Literally detrimental to my health.
I thought you might have tried ecstasy or something at least.
But who hasn't? But
well, I would argue ecstasy is harder than Adderall.
I don't know. Is it?
I thought so. And also,
look, I named my pet after Alex, Toy Alexander. I like that.
I mean, who isn't, Julian? I never tried freaking ecstasy.
Well, you haven't been sick. Oh God, what's he doing? What's Alex doing to Gary? Leave Gary alone. you keep that thing away. Huh?
What the hell are you about to say?
Alex was trying to mount Gary. Alex was trying to mount Gary.
I'm gonna ignore that. Like, never mind. I didn't want to know.
You don't. You. If you were watching the stream, you'd understand the context.
Yeah, but wait, what were you about to say before that?
What
were you about to say? What do you mean? I say, what do you mean? Everybody's tried ecstasy. I've never tried it.
Jack, because you don't go out.
No,
you don't go out. You've never been in a real rave. That's why.
Joey, no. I've been to a real rave. I just decided not to take the pills that people were taking at those raves.
I didn't really take it. I didn't really take it by choice. I didn't really take it by choice.
You didn't take it by choice. Somebody roofied. You got roofied. Oh my! Somebody roofied.
Technically.
Oh my God.
Technically, yes. If you want to put it like that, then yes, I was roofied.
It was him, wasn't it?
No, actually, Matt wasn't even there.
Okay,
I can say his name because he's gonna watch this anyway. But
not gonna
no,
watch it, or he is gonna watch it.
like he'll ever watch this anyway. But no, he never. But no, I've never gone to anything like that with him, ever.
Alright, but like Julian, you saw us going to Kryptonite all those times. You know I've been to real raves.
No.
Was shut down 3 times for the drug.
No. I went to one on a pretty much a makeshift one made in a random warehouse. Remember that one thing that we went? Remember that one thing we went to?
Yeah.
Remember that one thing we went to?
I remember that.
Yeah, essentially that, but even more, but less legal.
I mean, now Julian, Kryptonite got shut down 3 times for drug trafficking.
Like you got to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody to get in it.
Okay, I suppose it's a little, that's quite a bit crazier.
God damn it! I hate these things. I hate queuing for these things because nobody, and I mean nobody, ever pops up as a healer really quickly.
So we're talking about like, we're talking about like Studio 51 kind of stuff. Was it Studio 51? Studio 53? What's it called again?
Oh.
The club where everybody got AIDS at in the 70s, or personal, or is it like not what was it? Private parties, quote unquote. Everybody got AIDS at during the 70s. Yeah, but what was it? I'll admit that yours was crazier, but mine was no less of a real rave. And again, it got shut down. It got shut down 3 times for drug trafficking, and then got and one of those times also part of it was under like was under a bridge over a sewer. Like you know, like that was like that part of the design of the thing with a balcony went over like it was under a bridge, and it was like where you were literally sitting on a balcony under like hovering over a sewer or like a pipeline basically. And on top of that, like the last time I remember getting shut down, not last time, one time it got shut down, I remember they boarded off a room, and it was like, yeah, they called it the rape room. They were like drug girls to bring them in there and have their way with them. And it was like nicknamed the quote unquote rape room. So yeah, Kryptonite was pretty crazy. I think they finally shut it down completely. I'm not sure. They happened after like long after I stopped going. But well, they finally shut it down completely, and it got replaced by another club with a different name that's basically the same goddamn thing now.
Huh. Let me see if I can find that while we're waiting for that.
Yeah, but honestly, like, what was it? The music at Kryptonite always kind of sucked. It always kind of sucked. The crowd at Kryptonite got too young, and then I got too old basically, because it's like people in there fucking freaking 22, 21, and like some fucking 18, 19-year-olds that snuck in. Basically, that was basically the crowd of that place. And once I got into like my mid to late 20s, I was like, yeah, I'm not partying with these kids.
See, this is what I get for trying to play Legends of Zelda, and I don't recognize any of this shit.
And now I'm at the point I don't want to go to clubs at all. Because they're a waste of money and time that I could be using to make money. So double the waste of money.
I'm getting frustrated again.
You will acknowledge my rant about money wasting, goddamn you.
Is that what you want?
Yes.
It has been acknowledged. Congratulations.
That's all I ask for. I don't ask for much. All I ask is that my complaints be acknowledged. Alright, listen, you'll understand, when I get old, when I become an old man, I'm going to be the crotchetiest of grandpa, crotchety-ish of grandpas, Julian. I'm going to be so angry. I'm going to be so angry and disgruntled.
When did you stop?
You don't understand, Julian.
When did you stop being a crotchety old grandpa?
Julian, this is just prep. When I become an old man and I have full reign to be as crotchety and angry as I like,
you shouldn't. Which you shouldn't.
I will be so crotchety and so angry.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Julian.
Have you thought about not doing that?
I will be so angry, Julian. I'll be so angry, Julian, that like it could be fucking sun shining outside. As soon as I wake up, look out the window, it starts raining, dude. I'm like fucking as I walk down the street, I'm gonna carry a fucking like giant kid's ball, like pop like the balls and stuff that kids like playing with and stuff, like football. I'm flying, I'll pop it. Look,
I'm sitting here failing at playing music. I'm done.
I'm gonna carry the needle around solely for that purpose, solely for the purpose of like ruining the day of children. It'll be glorious.
I bring out a fiddle. Let's use the harp. I have charmed him with my music.
Well, God help the youth of whatever neighborhood I move into, because I'm going to be a fucking menace to them. Children that are born in that neighborhood will not know the meaning of fun, because I will ruin all of it.
I feel sorry for whoever walks by listening to me fucking tell this so terribly. Oh my god, if this fucking dungeon doesn't hurry up and start, I'm losing patience! And consciousness. Especially consciousness. I'm dying over here. And I'm losing... And internet speed, apparently. The stream stopped.
Oh.
That's not good.
Oh, it's not good at all.
Give me a second, let me make sure it's still playing.
Let me see. Actually, I'm gonna... Let's see it right here.
Nope, we're still going.
You're good.
Oh, he's singing. Why is that a piano? How did I get a piano? How did I get a piano? What the hell is a fife?
Julian, with my old age, you will come and visit me, and the only thing that I will reply to you whenever you talk to you.
How is that different from when you get up?
No, Julian, I'll just be too old and angry to say words anymore, Julian. I'll just be like whenever you talk to me, I'll just reply in.
That's my shtick, to make random noises whenever you're trying to talk to me about something.
Nah, Julian, I don't care. I'm an old man. Who gives a fuck? Hold on for a second. Hello?
Pissing people off. Isn't this riveting gameplay, everybody? Fucking terrible. I cannot continue this shit any longer. I am losing it. Oh my god, we started something.
Alright.
I've...
Back.
Jack, we started something.
What? The people dancing to...
No, there's someone playing the drums terribly next to me.
Are you any good at anything?
No, I don't know music.
So, I mean, like, you match then. Yeah. So back to the adventures of old angry Jacques. So like when I'm old, I'm not gonna be. I want to make sure that the world has as little fun as I am having. It will be glorious, and then that will be my fun. The fact that no one else is having fun. Fuck the youth. I decided to embrace my what was it? I decided to embrace like the title as the Killjoy that you and Scott so insistently want to call me. So now, not only will I embrace it, I will take it to the next level. I will be the greatest Killjoy of all time.
And I've been lit on fire, and I was lit on fire for my troubles.
You understand this, Julian? Julian, do you understand that I will be the greatest Killjoy of all time?
Yes, I understand this.
Okay, good.
That you will be more of a stick in the mud than you already are, if that's even possible.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When I'm an old man, Julian, my only source of entertainment would be what's the word I'm looking for? It's not Schadenfreude. Is it Freuden? What's the word again, Julian?
Schadenfreude?
Is it Schadenfreude?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so how do you think I actually know what word you're looking for?
It's the word that I've heard you use it before too, so I know you know it. It's a word that is like it's pleasure derived from others' pain.
To derive in others' pain?
Like pleasure that derives from the pain of others. Pleasure in the pain of others.
Sadism?
No, like humor, like finding the pain of other humors.
No idea what you're talking about.
Now, give me a second.
Rock out with your cock out, everybody. Woohoo!
Give me a second, I'm gonna find this word. Yeah, I think I found it, but I can't remember what I'm gonna. Oh, right. Alright, hold up. This word, second. hot second.
Your favorite?
Schadenfreude. The word is Schadenfreude, Julian.
That's what I said earlier.
No, we both mispronounced it.
I admit it.
Yeah, but that's where I'll derive all my happiness from. Schadenfreude. It'll be glorious.
Not. Ha! I lied. Empathy. Why, I've been had. This is far from as strong as peers. I feel so trembled in spaces. Just
The pain of the youth will be my suffering. Why are you so quiet?
Dungeon. Also, this music's really good, and I don't like talking over battle on the bridge.
I thought the stream was like. Well, I thought you said you would like stop streaming after.
Oh no, Jack, I'm still streaming. I'm almost done after this. We had to wait to queue. I had to wait to get into the queue. You've been literally talking about how much of an old curmudgeon you're going to be, and for everyone to hear you.
I must say, I quite enjoy these.
Yeah, see, because they must not.
I feel repaid understanding. And perhaps I will pound you, silly! Aha! Rocket punch!
Ah! I'm attacking friends!
The greatest gift I could ever give a child is to let him know that life sucks, and then show him how life sucks. That's the greatest gift you could ever give a young person. So they go into adulthood expecting, oh yeah, life sucks. Because the old man made sure that I knew that life sucks. By making sure to kill any sense of fun that I ever had in my entire life. They'll understand. They'll understand. Like one day when they're older, that I was helping them.
I'm a frog.
You're a fraud.
I'm a frog. Oh shit, I'm tiny. When did I get tiny?
I won't look out so easily.
They got him with the frog.
Rocket punch!
Okay. Yeah, I tapped out. I'm ready to go to bed. So, alright, that's it for me. Remember, life sucks. Burn everything down. Everything is meaningless.
Oh, I'm tired.
Fight the power. Screw the
Enough of a
system.
meeting for now.
I'm gonna use my Fantasia bottle, then I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna quit the stream. Cause I am switching my fucking character before I'm not gonna stay this human form. I'm done.
Well, what else is there? Like, you know...
Think about change back to the cat person.
Another boss of me now.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Fuck everything.
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
Yeah. Welcome in was awesome. One of the few good things this world had to offer. And it's kind of funny. It's a good thing that the world had to offer by depicting this world's misery. I love it.
I always love me a good Gilgamesh cameo.
You love you a good what?
Gilgamesh cameo.
Yeah, but what was it? Yeah, Julian, is it becoming true with me that like that I like things that depict misery? I feel like it has.
Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming out to the stream. We'll see you all next week. Yada yada, blah blah blah. And y'all have a good one. Fucking weirdo.